Good evening, everybody. It's Blitzkrieg time. How you guys doing? Hellscat Death here yet again with you on another wonderful Friday evening. Glad to have everybody come out. It's going to be a great evening on tap. Coming out of the gate, VGA versus Panda. Shortly after them, NT versus Iper and I2. And then at that 10 p.m. hour, Iper and I against 12 Panzer. Super exciting things coming out. The ranks will be coming out here in a very short bit of time. It's going to make the last game there interesting, if you catch my drift. And then we got some bronze action going on. Oh yeah, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's going to be an aggressive evening, non-stop action. Well, and because we have a lot of non-stop action going on, I have to have some of the greatest guys in the business to join me this evening. First, coming out of the On Your Six house, my left-hand man, the Beast himself, WNF Beast. How you doing, sir?
I don't think Beast is around.
Oh no, wah wah. Alright, so we're going to continue moving on here. Someone's got an extremely hot mic. Box, it seemed to be you, sir. Thank you. Second guest that came in, good friend of mine, plus co-teammate, one of the WNF Marshals. Does a great job at it. One of your super unis that are out there in the Comp 101 world wanting to help out, the Juicy Dirk. How you doing, sir?
Not too bad. I'm doing all right. Looking forward to these matches tonight.
Yes, sir. Coming up next, one of our resident mods. Loves having some fun. You can never go wrong. Check him out over there on the HQ. I've been posting a lot of videos over there at the World of Tanks HQ. It's the one and only Rez.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Rez?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then the fourth person coming into the mix here, straight out of old school, became a WNF moderator here with us. Burn Box. How you doing, Burn?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad on this Friday evening.
It's Friday. I'm excited.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, so it looks like everybody's getting filed in here. What we got here is, so it is a straight up Panda Balto from the Immortals.
Gotta
up
find
there.
out what map they still want.
And then if you want to spread this out evenly, put
Yep. I gotcha.
2 on each side and a third on the kicker. So I want to welcome everybody there. Sorry about the delayed start. SBA could not get a team fielded. The best that they could, the best that they could try. They just couldn't get it going. So 7 p.m. hour just kind of got washed away and back to our old home at the 8 p.m. hour. Makes life a little easier.
Okay, steps. Cool.
All right, so we're going to be on steps, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Beast.
No, it was pandas.
Made it back. A little bit of chaos going on in the background because everybody's trying to eat, but I am here.
I guess we're gonna have a new caller tonight too, from Panda.
Let's see who.
Murphy's calling.
Yeah, I was going to say, would it be Murphy or Dead Religion? I've heard Honey
Murphy.
Badger also does it sometimes. Who knows? A lot of people have fun on Friday. A lot of fast-paced action. That's what makes Blitzkrieg so great. There's Beast. So how you doing there, sir?
Very good. How's it going tonight, Hells? What we saying?
I think so. Doing pretty good. The rank's going to be out. The ranks are done.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to hold it back. I might. Well, we have a little bit of time here, or what should we pull out? I don't know. Should we hold off till later? Because there's some pretty big jumps on it.
Yeah, let's try to put that in between wait this match and the next match, maybe between this and the main event tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a long time to wait now. But not too bad.
Well, I mean, huge changes coming down, so it's going to be interesting to see how this rolls. Gold Division was super busy, and it's all tight. Oh my goodness, it's super tight. In the Gold Division, the Gold, the Silver, and the Bronze, there's such a tight race between one to the other, from first to second or second to fourth. There was, in some case, I had to double check the numbers, and this is what's taken so long. All the new teams, which I had to kind of bring it down a skosh and start introducing them slowly. If not, it was going to be the whole rank system was going to be broke, and the Bronze Division would be quite interesting, and so would the Silver Division. So divisions did get expanded. The only one that will never get expanded is Gold. So hello, Sayla, and also the TLP Krispy Kreme. Glad to see a bunch of everybody already coming out. It's gonna be an exciting night. Yeah, I was wondering if it was gonna be the actual Panda guys coming out. So this could be logged as a Panda match, or if this, is going to be a mixed breed. So if it's just Volto, that ain't bad. We call this one a pure Panda mix.
Sure. Like that we're just one tanker short.
All right. Got some new.
Dirk, did you let these guys know to go ahead and pick time?
Yep, already did. Head of the game there.
Yet again, running on a small delay here, so all the messages going out over there. Back to you guys there, Tony, Cassador, Sayla, Christopher King. You're all used to it. A little bit of a chat delay, but it's okay. We try to have a little fun.
You guys know the spawn locations?
No, and we are really not responsible if we can't find them early.
Here, I got
Those
him. Here,
guys
hidden.
should know.
Might be. Goodness gracious.
Oh, Duck was just asking.
Copy. Now I do believe whatever I say will be backwards. So let's say that VGA should spawn south around the let's say the J7, J5-ish area. So they'll probably spawn north.
We had that listed somewhere. Where did it go? You hate when you have something and you just misplace it. All right, let's go by brain again. Oh. No, I don't even want to try guessing.
I wonder if VGA early on is bringing out these 57 heavies. A little bit slow for this map, but definitely can work into a position to be effective. I just like I really am liking the Kronwagen on this map over any of the 50B or the 57. We've got a couple of batch heads. Trio. Nice. Like Panda definitely wants to stay highly mobile with the IS-7s in the batch head so far.
No, I have to speak to the dog.
I mean, typically here out of the Panda and the Mortals run, be wondering if we're going to see another like a 140 or something come out of Honey Badger.
Don't know.
That or a Kronwagen. Oh, that's an interesting pick. Running double.
Yeah.
Yep, Kronwagen coming out on Honey Badger side. 268's kind of an interesting pick.
It's not necessarily rated as a comp tank, but in the right hands, the 268 can honestly be a brutal brawler on the front line. That quick. I think you can get the reload actually under 12 seconds. So I mean, for a 750 Alpha TD, you know, it's just brutal reload.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and do they want specs?
I never asked that.
Okay.
Probably.
Don't even
probably
worry about
not.
it. Just move one person over,
Yeah.
like either res or box, so then it looks a little bit more even. And then we'll be good to go. There we go.
All right.
All right, guys, so here we go. Beast, you want to go ahead and me and you will kick off this first time round. If you want to go down the VGA, guys, and I'll go down the Panda.
For sure. VGA is rolling in with the OBJ 268, E4, a TVP 5051, IS-7, a pair of 57 Heavens, and a 50B.
Panda rolling out trio Bat Chats, pair IS-7s, Kronwagen, and the Chieftain. Off we go, boogity boogity, game one. Super excited. Tubbins in the chat. Panda can have Volto. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. So let's see if we see the Immortals really push it like they do with Panda. If they're going to be very aggressive, or they're going to do what they do and bleed them out, then go ultra aggressive. All right. Which team's going to play the 2 line? Remember, crank up that resolution. Put it all the way up to 1080p. Don't watch this on that Twitch settings of 480. Just don't do that.
Kind of interesting to see kind of the opposite. What's considered normal for starting. The Bat Chat's pushing very, very hard. I wonder if they've actually been practicing this and might. There's a boost right there at A8, but it is probably the hardest one in console to make.
Let's see if they're going to do it, or
Looks like they're gonna elect maybe to even drive past the cat and maybe leave one Bat Chat in that B0 area right there. Oh, they definitely just put on the brakes right there, try to get some early lights, get some information for these guys coming in.
Dirk pushing it out first, and then LM coming in next. And Duck and Sample. Vinny coming in with a 57 heavy. Wapples hanging back with Pizza. The heck of a duo right there.
Sure, it's a lot of burst damage. Now, interesting. Kronboggen's trying to go ahead and get that heel, push up underneath the cap. I really like this play right here.
One round in. See how the focus fire goes. Kronboggen's just trying to hit everybody that he can.
They definitely following their normal routine. Super aggressive. Hit 3 Bat Chats on a cap, put pressure on. They've already also got well, it's just that 8. Well, it went to 12% right there. 12% HP lead. I think these 50B and this 50-51 have got to make a move right now. Looks like they are going to go ahead and try to adapt the flank right here. Maybe get in behind and take some of these Bat Chats out.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's the last thing that Dirk or Dampus want to do is roll in there too far, because they're going to be in deep trouble with that. But they're doing a great job on Celtic Legend. Exchanging some blows, though, but not bad. But here comes the rotating push.
Oh, I think the Bat Chat's got caught right there
Yes, they did.
prematurely. He's got to try to get Bolto out. Okay. Good job right there by iSample, but now Waffles is on a reload, and he's got 2 Bat Chats coming in that haven't shot. Well, Murphy went ahead and went on a reload right there, and Spetsnaz takes out Super Waffles, but
Oh, Sample's on fire.
he's at 6'8". Getting...
Boy, this leaves Quevlin down here is all by his lonesome. Vinny, Dirk, and Duck take out Quev. All right, so pretty tight. Spetsnaz goes down.
I think Pizza Eater's really got to get back into this fight right there. There's one by Pizza Eater. Oh, he bounced the second one. Okay, he's on a reload again. 6'8". Oh, bounced that Kronboggen. I think he's going to go down now. PGA has it. Oh. Dampus Doug just gets focused out right there as well.
Good night.
They've got to get this chieftain out. 57 heavy. Vinny, you got to get in there and get that gun active.
Kobe, she's not.
Pizza Eater doing his job. All right, it's all down to Murphy. Murphy's on a reload.
I'd really like to see, yeah, Murphy's going to go on a reload. I'd really like to see Dirk go ahead and push over towards the cap right now. He's the E4 and the 57 do not need to push out there and try to chase that guy around.
Pizza could stay enough back to keep him just enough lit, but yeah, put that cap pressure on. Make Murphy come to you.
2.5 minutes. They've almost got to get all 3 tanks on and try to focus whenever he comes in for the reset.
Yeah, I mean, at that moment in time, have Pizza bail and then start working on the flank while the E4 and T57 heavy. I mean, at that moment in time, you'd want to have Pizza pray to get a track shot, and then it would be all but over for the Bat Chat, getting hit by the E4 and then getting quadruple tapped by a T57 heavy. All right. Minute 4. I do like the new base capture timer.
Right, for sure. You know, I think that Panda has a legitimate chance here right now still. The E4 is definitely on a one shot. If he can come in and get Pizza Eater and the E4 out in one clip, he might still have enough time to go ahead and reload and possibly try to take that 57 out as well.
The thing about that is that back vent of Dirk is still way exposed. All right, who's going to spot him? Who's going to spot him?
These guys are doing a great job, too. Oh, got him a shot in the Pizza Eater. Took out his gun, though. He's still trying for that E4.
There he goes. All right,
Pizza Eater does have some shots.
Yep. Track shot.
There's that track you're asking for right there.
Yep.
That 57 can get up. It should be over.
Yep. Is he got? Oh no, he's gonna get away. Oh.
But if he stays low, he's got to get him. Come on, Vinny, you've got to get that shot.
I mean, that's all you were asking for is that one miracle track shot, and it would have been all said and done. Pizza Eater might be able to get another one. 30 seconds left on the track. Yep, hops the track. 26 seconds. Murphy now loaded. We're going to do a draw.
Yeah, they're definitely going to draw it out. I mean, Pizza Eater has the clip speed to go ahead and get him. Very possible.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he misses the ram. 3 seconds, 2
He
seconds.
should have ran him.
Oh, he did it.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. 1 second left on the clock.
Wow.
He did it. Oh my God, great job, Pizza. Holy crow.
Things like that's
All right, let's go down this damage. VGA pulling it out. Craziness at the very last ever second, ever so slightly. Super Waffles with that 50B coming out with 1243. Dirk, 3770. Sample with 1503. LM in that 268, 984. Duck rolling in with a 1706. Vinny, bada bing, only a cool grand. But Pizza coming in with a 4K. We'll give it 4,202 kills. Great job, Pizza.
There you go.
Over on the Immortal side, Valto just getting singled out immediately. Murphy Muller did get 3 kills, 2471. Dead Religion yet again, he cracked over 3K. Honey Badger almost 2,500. Quellen almost 2,400. And Celtic Legend 1,500. That was exciting. Wow. Great job. Whew. Who would have thunk it would have been VGA to be able to pull it out there? That's pretty intense. Oops. One too many pandas. All right. Did I lose everybody?
No, I'm still here.
Just everybody went dead silent. Freaked me out. Don't freak me out like that, guys.
No, I'm here. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think we're all still kicking.
All right. Good.
I'm just getting us ready for the next match.
Waiting to see what the Twitch reactions are. Pizza just for that play, man.
Thanks, P.
Tell you, I'm gonna do that just for you, sir. That's a Red Bull crack for you. Alrighty. That's the way to start out an evening. Ooh. Dirk, if you want to roll down Panda this time round, and then we'll have Rez roll down VGA, and then we'll rotate it out again.
No problem.
And yet again, for everybody that's the first time watching, Dirk has fish tanks. He is a fish connoisseur. I love fish. So, no, he is not in the restroom.
I mean, I love eating them.
I love eating them and keeping them.
All right, just one more
What
time.
kind of fish do you have?
Saltwater, freshwater,
The kind that swim.
aquaponics. Yep. Right?
They're still rolling that. All right, guys, go ahead and run down those tanks real fast.
Okay. Alright, for Panda, we've got a trio of Batchats, a trio of IS-7s, and one Chieftain.
For VGA, we have 2 T-57 Heavies, an IS-7, a TVP T-50-51, a T-62A, and an Object 268. And I don't remember what Dirk had.
Dirk had a TD. Yeah, the E4.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, E4.
Okay.
Here it comes. They're getting ready to see it live on the Twitch right about now. So here we go. 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Literally, it went to 0, and he had the trigger pull. Wow. Beaver, I know you're watching this. Highlight that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, if you start making some amazing plays and some cool stuff that goes down, Beaver is doing highlight vids that are being released to Wargaming. So, we'll see if we can get you on with Thor. Hopefully.
It looks like Panda has went ahead and changed up, went ahead and elected not to bring in the Kronwagen, and brought a trio of IS-7s to deal with this time. I think these guys are gonna show a little bit different side right here, and it's
Think it's gonna get up.
gonna be a little bit, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit rougher on VGA for sure right there. These guys, just like any clan out there, but these guys really don't like to lose. So I'd look for this to be a pretty brutal brawl.
All right, so the heavies of VGA are marching their way. Yet, oh man, that 268. I don't. Man,
He should have had 3 or 4 pins last time, Hills, but he actually missed 2 and then bounced 1. So unfortunate right there, but that reload was pretty insane.
all right, so here comes the Pandas coming down the 2 line now. So let's see if. All right, Super Waffles is spotted, so you have to figure they're doing a 2-line push. So Murphy's leading it out. All right, Volto and Spats coming up next. Pizza Eater getting into position.
These guys are definitely well, that's 6-8. Waffles, you've got to be careful. He's broadside to 3 Batchats right now. Murphy sees it. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a shot in there in time or not.
Oh,
I think this is going to show. Uh-oh. Now there's the TVP. I think that's the one that they're going to want to try to focus first.
Nice little tail wag. Now they're going to go look after Super Waffles. Whiffer and a Oh, they got definite cross shots going on now.
Well, interesting. I don't know if the E4 or the 268 got lit right there, so we'll have to see. Now the only bad thing about pushing their mediums up that 2 line like that early is they can get stuck. It's real hard to cross that open field into a bunch of tanks that are hull down over there at that A7 area.
Yeah, very agreed. Now, in this moment in time, would you want that 268 or say an extra IS-7? Because an IS-7, you know, if they wanted to be super aggressive, because they know they have the overmatch. So if the IS-7 would come into this area there, hey, Bieber's up there. Bieber's playing around with his new toy. So I wish Bieber the best of luck with his new toy. Oh, big hit.
I mean, I don't know if I agree. I like the 268 if you're going to take that low ground right there. I think it's kind of luck of a draw. Since Panda went with more IS-7s instead of Chieftains and maybe the Kronbogens, then they're probably a little bit better off with that 268. But because the IS-7 is just not going to have the Dirk in the E4 is probably going to get focused before the 268. And it looks like the Batchats have started swarming, took down the 6.8, or the 6.2 and the TVP right now. And it looks like iSample.
Oh, Vikings did a huge no-no. He parked. Oh, ammo rack.
Oh, and that
just bounced everything. Yep. Vikings made the worst mistake you could ever do in a Batchat. He thought he was safe and parked beside iSample, and he paid for it. All right. Oh, Dirk goes down. Here comes the push.
Yeah, they did end up focusing out that E4 first. And it looks like Volto is coming in. He should crest the hill as he reloads right here. 268's done. He should have 5 in the clip for dampest. Might honestly be enough to get him on a one-shot. Celtic Legend can get one shot into him. He's going to go ahead and go down as well. Looks like he did bounce his last shot, but it's waiting on Vinny Bada Bing, and Vinny Bada Bing has still got about 12 seconds left on his reload.
All right, so Panda taking this round.
Yeah, it's definitely a different look right there out of Panda, playing more of the old school way.
All right, over here on the Panda side, Spetsnaz coming in with 1800 before he got ammo racked and that top getting popped. Murphy rolling in, we'll call it a 2500. Volto 32. Dead Religion 2258. Celtic 1500. Quedlin, we'll call it another 1500. And then Honey Badger coming out with a 1902. Over on the VGA side, not much was able to get rolling. Vinny Bada Bing did get to throw out 3253. Great job there, Panda. Now we're going to be changing maps. Where are we heading to, Dirk?
Gotta find that out from Duck. Let's see. I'm just waiting for a response back.
Let's see here.
I might just send a message to the Xbox.
So Box had to leave us, unfortunately.
Okay, Tensk. We are going to Ensk.
Wow, nice.
That takes some guts, man. Because, I mean, and overall, yeah, taking Panda on in Insk, that's a scary situation. I mean,
Okay.
alrighty.
There we go.
Oh, you got Shoddy still on spectate.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Meta setup that the Immortals, possibly Panda, be rolling two would what pair two IS7s, two E100s and E4, and then it's a crapshoot from there. VGA, two E100s, two Mouses, an E5, a T57 heavy, and an E4. What to see? Take picks coming up next. So after this series is done, so right before the 9 p.m. Slot, I will go down the bronze division. So if you're in the bronze division and you're wondering how that ranking's going to end up, stay tuned. Bronze will be up here very, very shortly. Turn on the Jeopardy Muse. Hey, Beast, table.
What's that?
Table.
Yeah, copy. Looks like this is kind of interesting. I mean, I like to see Panda play any map, but kind of interesting in the fact I usually think Panda running on more of the open field maps and stuff like that, not brawlers in the city. Not saying that they couldn't brawl in the city for sure. All the guys on that squad are severely gifted. So, always curious to see if someone comes up with something new for Insk.
So I do want to say welcome to everybody that's came out this evening. Thank you for coming out, having a great time. It's glad to see so many familiar faces and love to see some of the new faces. So I hope you all have a good one. $27. Let's see, X gonna give it to you. Murphy Mahler, Rez of course is out there. Cutter was out there. Krispy Kreme, Tony. Super excited. All right, Panda. Let's see if the IS-7s are going to come out. That's a pretty decent lineup, of course, right there with the meta. All right, so sample and VGA also, 57, E4. So here comes the pair, 57 heavies. Can never go wrong with those. What do you think, guys? Everybody's being super quiet here.
Yeah, I still got a lot. I'm sorry, man. I still got a lot of going on here in my living room. That
Oh, it's okay.
2 hours after I said it would be all taken care of. Like tank selection's going a little bit
Family's
slow,
family.
but yeah.
Family's family. It's all good, man. I think a lot of the guys out there are family guys themselves. So, oh, only one IS-7 this time. Maybe they'll throw out a second on it. Pizza and that E50M again, man. That guy is super in love with it. And you call him out on it, and you think he's not gonna do much? There's the bat chat. All right. So you call him out on it, and he comes out and does a 3K game, and then you're. So it's damned if you talk about it, and damned if you don't. All right. So here we go. Beast, if you want to roll down VGA, and I'll go down to Panda.
Can do. VGA is bringing in an E4 or E50M, a pair of T57 heavies, and a trio of E100s.
Alrighty, so over here on the crazy pandas, these awesome guys, an E4, the Batchat IS-7, pair of T57 heavies, and a pair of E100s. Nice setups on both. So you got to wonder if Queblin's going to do the 6-line spot, and then once it does get all in going, if Celtic's going to own the railroad tracks there on that 6 line also to shoot towards. That's an awesome spot for IS-7 if the other team is properly placed. If they're the other way around, closer to the 5-6 line, it could be a nightmare because then the IS-7 loses that precious turret armor.
Well, even then, we found the other night against Immortals that sometimes it doesn't matter what's going on right there. They're gonna pin they're gonna pin your turret. They're gonna pin whatever they shoot at right in that area. So might honestly be a little bit too high right there for an IS-7.
All right, so we're gonna overlook Panda here. Let's see if anybody gets snapshots down the train track. And we'll go to a wide view here.
Cleveland definitely moving in. 57s might be loaded in time too. Pizza Eater already made it safely. I like some of the stuff though. These guys are going ahead and hugging that K line on that red line to far wall as far as they can. Getting back there, staying behind plenty of coverage. Still can offer some spots. Shoddy Snipe took one. Overall, not too bad. It looked like the E100 took a couple of shots. Both of the E100s. All three of the E100s actually took a couple shots. So,
man, great shooting checks from the Panda side of things. All right, Cleveland's gonna go wide now. Rest of VGA sets up in a typical meta standpoint on the stand over here.
I think that VGA is looking pretty good right here, except for Vinny Bada Bing. He's got to get into some cover right there. Especially knowing the Dead Religion's right there on the corner. And this is interesting right here by Murphy. Knowing that he's spotted, he's still going to go ahead and continue to push. It's going to be pretty rough. Went ahead and did get tracked right there.
Pizza Eater taking a shot, so did Sample. Quevelin working his magic now. Vinny's going to be in big trouble if he keeps going that way and pushes the issue because then...
Yeah, the 57s are right there. Oh no, and he's tracked right there. Double tracked. He's trying to work on Quevelin right there. Quevelin's on a reload. Looks like Vinny
Pizza can't
get
pop
into
out.
Cover,
Oh. Everybody else is holding. Murphy lines up the shot right at the pizza.
770. Yeah, 770.
Low roll out of the E4 that time round, so pizza got lucky. Last night in the NFTG scrim, I was proud on this map to hit, what was it again there, Dirk? 5K?
Nice.
In my E4. So, Shoddy takes a huge hit. He shouldn't have pulled up there. They need to stay in formation if they don't want to get bled out.
I do believe it was 5,400 though.
Both teams showing some good patience right here, though, for sure.
Yeah.
He's got candy.
Just a little worried about Shoddy. If he pulls out too much further, Celtic's going to be right there. Celtic's already got one good shot into Shoddy.
I think when
Pizza takes a huge hit from V100.
when Vinny comes back and rewatches this gameplay, this footage right here, there he goes. He's angling his tank a little bit at least now, but he's still almost way too much angle right there on that 57.
Yep. All right. He goes down. Spetsnaz on the reload. There you go. Dirk got a good shot at Dead Religion, though. But yet again, we see another 7-7 shot. But there's an 821. Was that? Yeah, Shoddy snipes at the E100. Nice shot. Dead Religion getting another shot into Dirk. So Pizza rotates out, goes around. Yep, Cleveland's gonna eat him up here. Spetsnaz is reloaded. Here comes the push. No one in that corridor. Oh, see, if Sample would have stayed put, he would have had shots for days. There goes Shoddy. Just looked like VGA got a little over anxious. There it is. Panda rolling out 7-0.
Well played.
Hey, Dirk, do you want to go down the damage, sir?
I'm already out of that screen.
I can real quick. Like Cleveland from Panda in his bat chat had 1 kill and a 3342 for damage. Honey Badger and his E100 did 1496, had 222, not too bad, didn't get much action but pinned everything that he shot. Dead Religion in his E100 had 2595 damage, 754 on that with a 1550 block, so decent work right there. Murphy Muller in his E4 had 2 kills, 5 for 5, 2859 total damage right there. Volto in his T57, 3 kills, 3173. Spetsnaz Viking in his T57 had 1 kill for 1646, and Celtic Legend is IS7, just out there doing his thing. 1500 block, 1539 damage, 643 on the damage spread right there. And then over on the VGA side, Amistad not being able to get too much going. Goose Eggs in that E100. Charlie Snipe managed to land a couple pins right there in his E100 for 1622. Super Waffles in his E100 looks like he had one pin right there for 732, 221 right there. So them guys just not having very many shots on these guys. Pizza Eater in the 50M had an 854 spread with 1528 damage. Dirk in his E4, 2 shots fired, 1 hit, 1 pin. Not too bad, just a 771 roll. Ice Sample in his 57. Heavy had a 397, looks like he had 1 pin, 5 shots fired. Vinny Bada Bing right there in his T57 had 5 shots fired with 2 hits, 2 pins right there, 2250. 800 even right there on those 2 pins.
Alrighty. Yeah, looks like VGA will go over game film and be like, oh yeah, we just kind of one overextended and one got out of position, and they were just able to. Panda was able to get a good bleed and then finally come in with that push. on him and made a huge difference. So great job to Panda. We're going to switch sides and be rocking and rolling yet again. So after this match, NT versus I for an I2. And then after that, I for an I's main team versus the red hot 12 Panzer group. They've been on a streak, so it's pretty awesome. Looks like both teams are ready to go. I'll roll down the... Actually, Rez, go down to VGA, and Dirk, could you go down Panda?
Alrighty. VGA's coming out with an Object 268, an E4, a TVP T5051, an IS-7s, and a T57 Heavy.
And then Panda's rolling out with an E4, a Batchat, IS-7, duo of T57 heavies, and a duo of even hundreds.
Alrighty, boogity boogie. Let's go tanking. Crack him if you got him. Bust out those Red Bulls. Or Corona or Bud Light. Your choice of drink, Mountain Dew, Coke. It doesn't matter. Sit back, put your feet up, enjoy rest of your evening here with, that's right, Team Hellcat. And, whoa, I think this actually is Team Hellcat. Wait a minute, Dirk, you're not Team Hellcat, you're Team Beaver, aren't you?
I don't know, I haven't decided yet.
Oh, alright, so I got a majority role as a Team Hellcat in here with me tonight. Beaver's gonna have to start streaming.
Team Hellcat.
Team Hellcat, that's right. See Beaver over there in the chat talking crap. Doing that. Can't be doing that. Alright.
Well, then that means I can't join Beaver's team.
Alright. Quevlin's gonna go ahead. Let's see. Yep, there he goes. He's gonna go up that 6 line. See who he spots. Nobody, sir. Okay, let's see here. Everybody's lined up. Vinny's about ready to have a bad day if they can get him to land. Dead Religion unable to get that AP shell out there, so moving on. But the big story is VGA and the 890 push. You know, it's been Pizza Eater, aim those in, buddy. Oh, there's another one. Now Quevlin's about ready to have a bad day if he goes. Nope. He spots Dirk. The only one. There it is. Everybody's shine now, so the Immortals now know they have a huge overmatch.
Yeah, either way. Definitely gonna need to pick something pretty quick right here.
Oh,
As Murphy is caught out in the open. Yeah, he's got that same crossfire.
He does catch Dirk, but then so Panda's E4 down. Quevlin going down the 6 line to go on a flank. All right, Duck. Patience.
He's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be careful. I mean, I like the fact that they definitely need to push right here, but with the T57, the E100 right there on that corner, they have to be careful. Quevlin needs to get focused out right here, and then this 268 to 57 and IS4, they've got to get in this fight right here before they take too much damage on the south side.
Yep. So they need to start enveloping the Immortals here. Come around over there to that F4. Start getting cross shots.
Oh no. Now this can see, is the 268 going to pay off? We're going to find out right here.
Yep, side of it, broadside
783.
Oh, and then Religion.
Two-piece right there.
And then Ducks. Oh, Duck.
Easy.
Oh, Duck, what are you doing, man? You didn't have to push.
The 6.8's got to go. 6.8, you've got it. Oh, LM117. Bad move right there. Your team's going to get...
All right, hard left it.
Now...
Get in there, buddy. Volto.
He's got to get a shot in the Volto.
Yep,
yeah.
He's got to get Volto. Don't worry about the IS-7. There you go, 801. Pizza Eater going down now. Dirk bounces a crucial shot off a Honey Badger. Shoddy picks it up though. 268's reloaded again.
Mm-hmm.
But Vinny needs to start getting
268's got to get back in there and get another shot.
Yep.
I don't know if he's waiting on the 57 or what. Spetsnaz is not going to just blatantly run out there in front of him. He's going to bait the shot. And then, there he goes.
Yep. He's going to bait it.
Now, he should be able to be reloaded again before Spetsnaz gets up there. I know he's misjudging that shot, the reload.
And he's on a reload. Here comes the push. 824.
Yeah. It's a little bit late. He's not going to get it. Well, he might get one more shot. Depends on what Balto has in the tube still. 2,
Nope.
3. Nope. Balto.
It started out
Had plenty
looking
right
good
there.
for VGA. They just couldn't get anything
Yeah.
done.
I think it was just a little. Honestly, the 268 could have been a huge factor right there. He didn't look like he knew the reload of the E100, and as opposed to what his own was, he could have went ahead and took that E100 out of that fight early on, and then it would have been a different story for those guys that was working in that middle area, that G4 H4 area right there.
Yeah. Just a little bit more work and a little more timing.
For sure.
Honestly, with the 268 there, I mean, would it paid off to have that E100? I mean, at the moment in time, the E100 has been shooting typically between 700 to 900.
What the fuck, dude? I don't want.
So, all right, so let's go down the VGA here really fast. Pizza Eater did come out with a 1348. Dirk, we'll just roll it up. 1800, why not, with 2 kills. Vinny Bada Bing, we're going to call it round down for him, so 800. Much love, Vinny. LM117 coming in with a 4K. Shoddy Snipes, we're going to roll you on up. Let's go ahead and give you a 2K. Dampest Duck, we're going to roll down for you, huh? Oh, I love you, Duck. We'll call it 450. Super Waffles 2307 over here on the the Victorious Panda side. They came out strong after the first loss out of the gate and never looked back. So Equivalent did get kind of in a weird position. 385. Honey Badger coming in with a 2840, holding off that entire right flank push. Murphy Mahler did get singled out relatively quickly. He did get one shot in at the 839. And then Dead Religion, 3 kills, 1500. Valto, 3512. Great job. Spetsnaz coming in with a 3812. And then Celtic Legend coming in with a 2371. Great job there, Panda. Amazing show. You guys put on a heck of a good time. We're going to get everything lined up now for NT. And I for an I2.
Definitely well played by Panda right there. They were able to go ahead and overcome that. Actually, I think the VGA was in a position to definitely win that one, but just some good old experience right there. Pulled it back up.
Yeah, and it's one of those. I mean, VGA is doing quite well. Super excited to keep seeing those guys, grow and definitely totally worth it. Keep an eye on those guys. So, as promised, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and we're waiting for these teams to come in. We're about 5 minutes on track. Let's see here. All right. Long awaited. We're going to go right on over here. The room is still locked, so you guys can't even see it. I can. All right, so in 21st place, XGCL7. 20th place, Doc, DOK. 19th, CSTD. 18th, SWEPK, SWEP K. 17th, Turk. 16th, PEGI. 15th place, OWS. 14th place, XGN. In 13th place, VGA's sister team, Ken. 12th place, Catra. 11th place, L7. 10th place, OGTS. 9th place, TNT. 8th place, AIE. 7th place, they got their scores in. Welcome to the Bronze Division, OS. 6th place is open because there's a tie for 5th. You have Thor, THOR, and Devil tied for 5th. 4th place is open because there's a tie for 3rd. Eye for an Eye 2 and Tankers of Anarchy, TOA. 2nd place is open because there's a tie for 1st. SKB2 and NT. So there you go, guys.
Wow.
Bronze Division, all kind of having fun there now. I will hint it off. In the Silver Division, there's 20 places now in the Silver Division. And we'll get those out here shortly. Don't want to give everybody everything at one time. So, congratulations to all the bronze teams and all the new teams that are coming in. Your color will be assigned to you here shortly. I couldn't give anybody colors because that would be giving away rankings. So, whoop whoop. So what this means that we have up here for you tonight. So you have a tied first place team versus a tied third place team. So this is definitely gonna help shake it up. If NT pulls it away from Eye for an Eye 2, can SKB2 be able to answer to that? And so a lot of stuff going on. A lot of the bronze division ranks very getting tossed up over on the Clan Wars France. So that a lot of data being pumped out of that camp. And then that means next week OS is going to be, it seemed to be all over the place, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see those guys and how they take the into the new bronze division teams and see how quickly they try to become number one in the bronze. And then love seeing all these new guys coming into the WNF server. So happy to see that. For all the new guys, remember, go check out Competitive 101. You got Clone Guy over there. You have Rez. You have Dirks over there. You have Tubbins, Steel Titan, Sergeant Cruz. I mean, a lot of people. Let's see. It's Sam. So many people. It's kind of crazy. Here, let me try to scroll back up to the top. Hawk, 4937. Thank you for the follow. You became one of us. One of us. Looks like 19's also up in there, so definitely go check it out. You want to get more involved? You want to learn more about the competitive aspects of World of Tanks? Go check it out. Competitive 101 on the Wednesday Night Fight server. Speaking of which, if you're not on it, I'll hand it out right now. So much scrolling, and there we go. There we go. One over in the YouTube aspect, and then one over in the Twitch. Thank you again. We're almost there. Beast, is kind of funny knowing about a week and a half ago we were like, all right, we're on the race to 1,000. And then it went, all right, we're at 946. And then on Monday we're at like 960. And now we're sitting at 989. So,
Wow, 11.
Yeah.
11 more
I'm actually
followers
seeing
until
991.
Oh, you're
wow,
seeing
991. So
9 more.
I'm seeing 991 right now.
Looks like.
so we're talking about 9 people until this man has to give away $50 PayPal to somebody.
Yeah.
$50 PayPal cash.
Cash money. You can go whatever you want to spend it on. If you want to go spend it on Christmas gifts for your kids, that's your choice. If you want to go buy a premium tank, that's your choice. You want to go pick up
There we got Santa River.
you want to go pick up some beer and tacos, that's your choice too.
If anyone wants to buy me a new headset, I ain't complaining.
And then over on the YouTube side, Beaver has been working really hard over there trying to get everything set up. We've got a lot of short minute videos, highlight vids, everything that you guys would want to go check out. If say you got 15 minutes out of your day, go over there, check out the highlights of the week, and also go check out maybe you wanted to see how like this match was, VGA versus Immortals. You can go on over there and watch that again. Watch how close that clock actually was in that game one. And then go get that checked out for everybody. Will those be posted in Discord? And then definitely go on over. We now have a correspondent in the forums. He does live play-by-plays of what happened. Go check him out. Sleep has taken that forums director position and ran with it. So congratulations over to Sleep. Thank you so very much. Beaver and his salt. But yeah, so go over there and say hi to Sleep. Check him out on the forums page. Give me 2 seconds so that I can get that forums page up there for you also. We're everywhere.
Hills, did you make the rankings page available just yet?
Nope.
Okay. Give us just a few more minutes in chat, fellas. We'll get that done.
Yep. You guys can it's one of those things. I'm holding them out as long as you guys can, so that's why I did a short little blurb for the bronze team after this match. At the end of this series, I will release the silver division, and then at the halfway point between the last match, I will let out all of the gold division rankings. And then after that, the room will be open for you guys, for all the teams to go in there and look. Looks like both these teams are ready to rock and roll. We can start doing tank picks. You want to come over and join us on Facebook? Beaver's over there. He has quotes of the day and everything, Beaver Talk, and stuff like that. So go check that out. There's the Facebook group. And then I'm still working on there's the forums. And here's the forums link. Go over there, say hi to Sleep. I pop in there every so often. just to say hello and make my presence felt. So there is the forums link. So I don't think there's any other link that I could throw out. Discord, Facebook. I guess I could do Twitter. You want to come over and join us on Twitter? Where's the Twitter link? Oh, we don't have a Twitter link. Go check us out there. It's actually under WED Night Fight. Fight. I don't know. Ping Beaver in Discord. He'll get you a link into the Twitter.
If we can, let's just get everybody to ping Beaver. We went ahead and trolled him once before, so if we can get everybody to ping this Beaver in Discord, that would be just awesome tonight.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Just have everybody ping the living poo out of Beaver just for the love. Beaver sent in a picture of his World of Tanks halfway downloaded on his new 1X.
Oh, man.
And then on his new 4K TV.
I've actually seen on a couple of different sites, I've actually seen some really good deals on the Xbox One X here lately. I mean, I'm talking $450 for, just your basic 1X, but still, for a brand new console, that's an amazing price right now. I think they're still even being advertised for $499 on the website even.
Wait a minute. The Beaver's going hashtag 1000. Yeah. I was going to have my one, but family came up, so got to take care of family first. Oh yeah, and then just a reminder, go check out, while you're on the Xbox, kind of waiting for something to download or anything, go out and check World of Tanks HQ. Go check out that club. Go join it, and then while you're in the clubs, so join the HQ, and also Wednesday night fights. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of 761 action coming on Sand River. That's pretty awesome. So never go wrong with that. And then just an announcement that we did do a little testing yesterday. Me and Anarchy spent about 2 hours, about 2 hours, doing reviews for Wargaming for the double cap bases, for the double cap assault. So maybe they will take some of our input and have a little bit of tweaking, maybe good to go. Oh. Controller wanting to shut off. Can't have that now. How else is everybody else doing? We got quite a few viewers still out there. We have any other news coming out? I don't think so.
I don't think so, not right now.
Other than the broken tier 10 lights. They're everywhere. Light tanks are just everywhere. I'm really glad that they didn't put on a op. Like a permanent op. Because then, like an on track. Because I don't know if how many. I mean, I'm having fun able to do it as having a time. Thank you for the follow.
Looking good. Nation's Tankers have Nation's Tanking has went ahead and got their tanks all picked. Just waiting for looks like a tier 7 out of Eifert I2 right now. Nation's Tanking starting to see those guys a lot more and more in pub matches. Great group of guys. Whether they're on my team or across the board, they've always sent good games and stuff like that after even pub battles, man. So getting a lot of love growing for those guys, man. Great group of guys, very respectful, just
Yes,
always
sir.
in good spirits, man. Liking that, really liking that.
So if you want
Give
to
those
roll
guys a
down
shout out.
the NT guys, and then I can roll down the I for an I2 guys, and we'll get this show going.
Can do. NT's rolling out the Tier 7 Awful Panther. Good tank, though. Also coming in with a pair of Batchat 25 TAPs at ST1, a pair of E75s, and a Conqueror.
I for an I2 coming out with the Lycan. Pair of E50s, can't go wrong with that. Bat Chat, can't go wrong with that either. Pair of T10s and a Conch. Nice tank picks coming out of I for an I2. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Boogity boogity. Let's go tanking.
Definitely a lot more mobility right there on I for the I2 side. But if Nation Tankers right now are able to set up that line, it's a lot of armor over there and a lot of good potential for some high alpha shots out of those E75s for sure.
Alright, let's see what happens here. We're gonna have a mashup at D7 where people are actually gonna go strategic on it, and
I actually have a new thing that I'm looking for now, Hills. I am very curious to see if anybody and what they have as far as flags on these tanks. Only one it looks like right now is Can Vet, and that Off the Flock Panther has the bear paw. Definitely a tribal symbol right there. Very nice.
I know I run flags on my Mills
Yeah,
with the Hellcat on it.
there you go. If any of you guys are hopefully unlucky enough to see me in battle in my CGC, she has actually been named the princess, so beware of the princess. Not very nice.
Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, I like NTs here. I like the way they're going to be doing this. Put the E75s, the STIs right over here in that G5 area. So they have elected to give an I for an I2 the northern part of the map. You know, there's really no bad way. I mean, if you give somebody the north and you take south, you still have good positioning. If you take north and they take south, everybody still has good positioning. It then essentially comes down to, the talent of the caller and the talent individual tanking of each player. So
For sure.
I mean, for all it's worth, I mean, Sand River, only thing that you do get is more in the tier 10s is the tanks, heavy tanks staying way far back and then camping the hills like the chieftains. But
For sure.
I
am a little bit worried right here now because they should take NT definitely has over rotated a little bit. They went ahead and abandoned that F8 area right there and didn't leave anybody back in, let's say, like the H0 area. So
yeah.
it's actually allowed I for an I2 to go ahead and re-rotate. I think what you're saying is exactly right now, Hills, but if you do not keep this map separated and controlling either the bottom or the top half of this map, then you just leave yourself open to huge. The I for an I is going to have a big ability right now to set up some really good crossfires.
Yeah, exactly. Those batch APs would like relocate, say over there to like the G1. Get out
sure.
of. They're no good over here in this goalie. Get them out of there. Because right now, if you park on top of the dunes and you do get spotted, you're gonna have a hailstorm coming at you. Keep them out of there. Keep them. All right, here comes the push. So yeah, I mean, at this time, if the Batchats were able to be over there up top at G1, they would have shots coming down and over. Oh, Creamy
Oh,
kill.
Creamy.
Oh no, went down the wrong rack. All right, here we go.
Remnant Spirit down. It's going to get focused. It looks like NT waited just a little bit long. Great job right there by Undertaker. We're still getting some pretty decent focus right here into Nomanian by the NT group right there. Scorpion 80 MS is trying to put as many shots as he can into Sinister Yeti. It looks like he's the next to be focused after that Conqueror just got focused out right there. Sinister Yeti goes down, and now you're looking probably for the only bow. Go ahead and focus this guy out. Definitely just has his barrel up in the air. He knows it's off. Well played right there.
Like Iron Will Wallace. I'd like to see him go ahead and pop over to like the D4, the light tank to come back up and say like the F5, and then the other Batchat fly over and then go ahead and like set up in like F9. Get your heavies up on the base on the backside. Use the gun depression of the Conqueror. And then, and then put the E75 right there. Force that Batchat to come out to you guys, and then have constant eyes.
For sure, for sure. And you gotta definitely keep your E75 in the back. He's a one shot, and he's currently racked right now. 3 on the cap. Send the AP and the Awful Panther out there to go ahead and track this guy down and just try to finish him off right here. That was kind of what we were just talking about too at the beginning of this match right here, that I-9 definitely was more mobile, but if they pushed into NT at the wrong spot and they have all that extra armor to use to their advantage, then I-9 was definitely going to be in trouble, and we've seen some really good focus right there by NT as well. So
looks like Camvet tried to come in and ruin Chevy's coconut vacation over in the Palms, and Chevy pays him back. So now if Chevy does it right here, I mean, Black Star's going to be coming in.
well, he is ammo rack though. Oh no, it looks like he had a repair kit that he just finished. Is he gonna make it out?
Chevy doesn't even realize it. He didn't even look back.
We'll play right there by NT.
Yeah, great job, NT. We're gonna flip sides and run it back.
It looks like as far as damage goes for NT, Scorpion 80 MS and his bad AP managed to put out 1444 right there with the 765 spread. Can Vet in that tier 7 light tank, 23 shots fired, 14 hits, 9 pins, still managed to do 1200 damage right there. Iron Will Wallace and his bad AP, 1876 with a 1277 spread, not too bad. Undertaker and his Conqueror, 1805, 550 block, 6 shots fired, 4 hits, 4 pins. Real good play right there. Also seeing him pushing the Conqueror around on the side for I-9 too, so great map awareness and knowing to go ahead and try to shield his E75 right there. Remnant Spear, 1 kill, 43 damage. I think that was actually a ram kill as well. No penetrations, 5 shots fired, 3 direct hits. And then Redex in his E75, 3 kills, 2002. Stormcloud in his ST1, 1 kill, 1321. 533 on that. Over on the side of I-9, we had Creamy's Puppy that took that unfortunate fall right there in his T10, so he put up Goose Eggs. Minion in his T10 pushed in, but got focused out. 1321 on that damage. Ivy Stux also was just a little bit too aggressive with that Lycan and didn't know that the E75 that got lit initially had the Conqueror and the other E75 right there to back him up. 597 and the Lycan. The only bow in the E50 had a 1433. Managed to still block just over 1,000 damage right there, so that's not bad. Sinister Yeti in his E50, 531 for 376. Griffin Blade and his Conqueror managed to get 2 shots fired, 1 direct hit, 75 damage dealt right there. Maybe got rammed or something like that. And then USMC Chevy in his bad AP, 2 kills for 25.50 right there. 12, 10, 10. It's not a bad spread on that fat AP, but it's a little bit too much of the workload to try to take on by yourself.
Yes, sir. So the magic number that you're typically wanting to look for in the damage spread in the 761 format is typically about 1,500 spread across the board. And so, I mean, if you have that, you're typically, I mean, yet again, don't always quote me by that, but if you know that your team is at least everybody's throwing up 1,500, it's almost a guaranteed victory on that one. So, great job. NT coming out. Put it I for a nice space. WNF proudly brought to you by Team Hellcat, your local and friendly store. And then also there, gear on Amazon. Go check out some of them Christmas gifts. Amazon's having some great deals on a lot of stuff right now, and you can't beat Amazon shipping if you have Amazon Prime. Speaking of, you have Amazon Prime, did you know you can get Twitch Prime for free? Twitch Prime allows you to have a free subscribe, and we'd be gladly obliged if you'd give it to us. All the money that is made by the subscribers here goes right back into the community, helps pay for 2v2 tournament wins, pays for possible upgrades if someone needs it, and then also saves if someone's in dire need of Xbox Live. We would try to take care of some people, but it's one of those. It goes right back to the community. Hope everybody enjoys it. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Hellscat Death here with Beast, the Juicy Dirk, and that one and only Rez.
Dirk, could you open the room for beef, please, sir?
Wah,
No problem.
wah. The party just broke. Beavers inbound, playing on a 4K TV. What is up with this world?
But,
Who
we
allows
all make exceptions, and it just shows the quality of image that Team Hellcat has to go ahead and just not have a problem with lowering our standards just a little bit and let this man into the party with us.
Oh yeah. No, Team Hellcat always is gracious for love.
He's here.
Yep. Oh, he's here. Gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
I
Team
beat.
Beaver finally in the house.
Oh, Team Beaver back in the house. Oh, how you doing, bud? So, how does it look? How does that 4K?
I don't know. I'm like literally still at 66%. It just got to where I could like go into tanks. Haven't even played a match yet.
Oh, so you're playing on the standard one?
No. I'm on my Xbox One. It's just still downloading. But it's finally got to that halfway point where I can go into the game.
Oh, so you're okay. So you're just limping it
You
along
can
here.
actually
Yeah.
come in and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of limping it along.
Well,
It still hasn't
20
fully unlocked everything in the game.
Well, at least you'd be able to, watch it live, in the spectator mode. So other
See,
than
now I can get my stream set up tomorrow.
yep,
Get my capture card and everything ready.
and you could sit down and talk about numbers. Numbers. Everybody's numbers. And then just a reminder, everybody, we're going to start having regular scheduled programming. We're going to get that set up. Hopefully be all exciting with this. So NT definitely come out and pick their tanks. They're like, we don't care. You counterpick us, you counterpick us. But I for an eye now starting to roll out there. But Quinto is up in the house. So I'm going to make fun of Anarchy because now Anarchy Smith is over on NT side. I wonder if Anarchy Smith works for the FBI, where our Anarchy tries to avoid the FBI. Actually, the Family Guy Smith works at the CIA, so yeah, definitely our anarchy would definitely try to stay away from all of that as much as possible. All right, Rez, you want to go down I for an I2, and Dirk, you want to go down on NT?
Alrighty, I for an I2 has a Lycan, 2 E50s, a Batch Hat 25-ton AP, a T10, and 2 Conquerors.
And then NT has a Alpha Panther, 2 Batchat APs, a Skoda T50, a ST1, a E75, and a Conqueror.
Alrighty. As Bieber says, let's go woodchucking. Wow, no response. Oh, so quiet.
Very
There you
quiet.
go. I left you with a laugh.
I'd like to see the NT has changed up their lineup a little bit. Went ahead and introduced that the Skoda in instead of running that second E75 right there.
Yeah, going for a little bit more mobility. So let's see how that pays off. Let's see who they're gonna.
Okay,
gonna
I'm
take
seeing a lot more of the these NT guys are all rocking the same flags. I've got 3 out of the 7.
Yeah.
This time with that red flag with the white circle and the bear pole. I don't like that. Like that.
That shows some team camaraderie.
I like that for sure.
I think I also saw one over on the VGA or I for an I2 side. So
Yeah,
maybe a
interesting right here.
double agent maybe.
Let's see here now. IB Stocks love the gamer tag. He gets early lit, but he did manage to light up the Conk, the ST1, the E75, and I think he got
Oh,
Cam
Black
Pitt
Star,
and
what
that
are you doing?
Skoda as well.
Oh, Black Star, don't back up. No one was in position, man. There you go. Like re-rotate. Slams on the brakes and almost got him and Undertaker out in the open on the flats.
Oh no! And he goes down. Now he's actually going to be out of the fight for about 45 seconds.
Yep. Those guys need to get out of there. Stormcloud needs to back down. That would be 1 versus 7, and I don't care how tough an STI is, that is not good odds. The house is going to
Not
win.
good at all. I am somewhat surprised that NT is trying to go ahead and retake that south side of the map again. But looks like they're going to be content with
They like
trying to
crowding
play
themselves.
those rear dunes.
Yeah, I mean, now this would be the positioning where you know where all of I for an I is. Go ahead,
Right.
floor it, gun it, get over there on the other side of like G9. You have the mobility between that.
Yeah.
Get cross shots, man. Your heavies are in one positioning. Keep your light, put your light at like G5 up on the hill, not on the base, and you literally have cross shots for days.
I'm actually a little bit curious as to why, there the Lycan goes. I was going to say the Lycan is going to do nothing at that distance to the Conqueror, the E75, or the ST1. So he actually probably needs to be the one to rotate over into maybe the F0, E0 area to see if he gets lit or he can light anything that could possibly be on the flank.
All right, so Griffin Blade is now rotated. He's gonna see if he can get some shots over here on this side. There you go, nice shots coming in now from the mediums down to half health.
Very nice, but that should also give eye for an eye a lot of information right there. Whether they're spotted or not, you definitely know that there's more than one medium back there in that area.
I know the T10 is a good tank, but I don't. At this distance, you're going to be doing a pretty good 50-50 crapshoot on if you hit that distance or not, especially against an STI or ST1 as other people call it.
I like to play NT is going ahead and notice that the clock, we've already ran through halfway point right now. So it's like Redex, even if he's going to get lit right here,
Nice
I'd
one.
like to see him go ahead and put. He's not going to actually put that cap pressure on though.
All right, so everybody's now. Here comes the rotate left. Undertaker and Stormcloud are going to be in big trouble. And then who's the medium and the flats out in the open? So Camvet is going to be in trouble.
We'll see how good NT is going to be able to rotate right here. They're definitely going to be needing to.
There they are. All right.
Bad
now-
AP.
Yep.
Is it going to be too little too late for the Undertaker though?
Yeah. Taker and Stormcloud are going to be in big trouble.
Good focus right there. Remnant Spear is moving in. Looks like the mediums are called to come in and try to swarm and take some of the pressure off, but at the same time,
Stux comes in, does 1 damage to Undertaker. That saves them for the rest of the rounds coming out of the E50 and the Bat Chat to go to other possible targets. All right.
now NT has an overmatch coming in right here because the two Conquerors in the T10 are still out in the open. But are they going to be able to utilize this as fast as they need to? Ivy Stux goes down in that Lycan again.
Here comes the T10s. And the Conquer Creamy.
Ivy Stux does go down now. The only ball just got tracked. That might be a little rough. I don't know how many shots. Yeah, Ironwood Wallace just went on reload. Scorpion ADMS has still shots in his clip. And it looks like Camvet should be loaded in about 8 seconds right here. Needs to make sure that he lands this whole clip.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, and then let's see here. The E75 does go down. Red X Black Star.
It's, they've got to get this E50 out right now.
Yeah, he is successfully, definitely bleeding them dry. Camvet.
That's real curious right there.
Oh man.
Canvet got a little sidetracked right there. Instead of focusing that E50, tried to pin that Conqueror's turret with that Skoda 250.
There goes Scorpius. Now, Revenant Spear, if he could stay mobile and keep getting on the side, but there you go, there's a motor. One more. Oh, don't square off. Woo-hoo-hoo, thanks for DPM. All right, so, Wallace is, and that was it.
That's going to be it for sure.
There you go, hard left. Oh, let's see here, how's he do? No Manny and Amaranth?
No.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it's a draw.
Oh, he got the draw.
Oh my goodness
Whoa.
gracious! I wasn't even looking at the clock. All right, so this round's a wash, even though they had some pretty good damage going across. Nomanian man, he was definitely keeping everything in balance, but I guess it's all for nothing here. So I was looking over on NT. They had some key players, throwing up some damage, but then I saw a lot of other guys that are they're only throwing up like 200-300. So you can't have that. You need to share the love. How many silver teams are chomping at the bit to know the ranks? Oh,
I would say all of them.
looks like they want me to wait until next week. No one's really saying nothing.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait until Monday then. If y'all want to know, the bronze team know what they got, but they probably already forgot. That or they went over to YouTube and kept rewinding it.
Yeah.
You can thank hashtag Team Beaver for the YouTube video.
Zeta and OS are probably wanting to know. what they got ranked at.
Well, here I'll do the bronze again. I'll just do the top 10 of the bronze. Top 10 bronze. So first place, tie for first place, SKB2, NT. So whoever's if NT can win this one, that put a little bit of an edge over SKB2 on him. Third place, I for an I2 and TLA. Fifth place, Thor. EU team Thor and Devil are tied for fifth. Seventh place is Old School. So Old School's put in enough games to finally get their balance out. So they got seventh. Eighth goes to AIE. Ninth TNT, and 10th OGTS. So you had a lot of other teams that join in this. A lot of teams. I'm doing it in little blocks. I had to, because if I listed all of them right now, I'd probably end up with carpal tunnel syndrome by the end of tonight.
I'm sure.
Here, I can do this. I'm going to do the... Here. I'm going to do 15th through the 20th of Silver Division. Let's see if this sparks some interest. 20th place, coming in the last spot right now in the Silver Division is BK. 19th position, RR3. 18th place, and they have proudly moved from the Bronze Division into the Silver Division, and that's Tactical Gaming. So congratulations to Tactical Gaming, you're in the Silver Division. 17th, Wham! 16th, I need help with their name because I can't say it.
UMFF5.
UMFF5?
Bingo. And then after some much deliberating and looking at numbers, the second team of DP RBRT, they got brought in at 15th place. So RBRT Silver Division 15th place. They did have enough games in because I did go back, and RBRT has been playing kind of as RBRT for like the last 2 weeks. Because people had the tag. So, if you're on there from DP, congratulations, your second team did make it into the Silver Division. But the funny thing is what's coming up after those ranks.
I'm curious to see where Eye for an Eye lands after the UGCC match. I really want them to get up there into that gold division. I know they can do it.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Beaver, do you want to go ahead and roll down the I for an I2? And Beast, you want to take NT, guys?
Okay. After night 2 coming out with that locking 2 E50s, the Baby Bat, a T10, and 2 Conquerors.
And she coming back with that Tier 7 Awful Panther, pair of Bat APs, a Skoda T50, the ST1, the E75, and a Conqueror.
Sweetness, here we go, guys. Round 3, match 2. Now that each team has kind of felt each other out, do you think we're going to see a little bit more aggression come out?
I would really like to. I don't know if NT just likes to play this map from the south side looking up, or if they were just, trying a couple of different things. Most normally, that B3 spawn right there, they usually try to take the north. It's a little bit easier. But we'll see. I would actually, think that if I-4-9 notices that they have those same heavies in that general vicinity of the D3 area again, right here, I think they will actually be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit quicker to jump on those guys this time.
What happened to see I-4-9-2 take the ditch and then go through the water line down there towards the the GH line with those Conquerors. Such strong performance could come out of those Conquerors down there being hulled down. Yet again, though, NT crossing out in the open, and they're paying for it. They're extremely paying for it.
Sure, right here. I think I kind of expected this. Now it looks like they didn't stay in that D3 area, which is very good, and they're going to go ahead and try to get over there and put a little bit of cap pressure on. Be real nice. I know most of their heavies, actually the ST1 and the Conqueror took heavy damage right there.
Yes, they did. Especially out of those heavies, losing that much hit points within the first minute of the game is not a good thing. And now, say, with all the hit points that they did lose, say in the 2018 rules, if this went back to a draw, well, last game it would have went to I-4-9-2 just because of the damage output. So that's going to be the scariest thing for these teams in the next coming up year. Have to pay attention and read the rules, because draws would be going away. Some nice bleed off there from, is that the mediums out there getting those shots? Oh,
I think it is.
Bet. But yeah, I-4-9-2 being smart, and they're going to push it this time. They're not going to. They're just not going to allow them to just sit back and keep the front per se.
Mm-hmm. I'll be stoked. He's gonna learn real quick though. He's definitely got to hug that red line a little bit better right in that general vicinity, especially when you know that the bad chance the Panthers are going to be back in that same area again.
See, now here's the downside. Where the T10 and the Conquerors like Creamy are, yes, the mediums are getting spotted back there on that back line, but there's no radio relay.
Right.
There's no one in the middle to relay that information over to their heavies. So if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta have a radio relay. Get that batch ADP. It doesn't have that strong of a radio, but let's see how they do this.
For sure.
Now,
I-4-9-2 has noticed that they went ahead and reset up the same exact way right here. Well, USMC was having a great time, and then he just barrel rolled in. He's on his top.
Oh,
there he
no.
goes. He's flipped back over. He's flipped back over, but he should have good cross shots into these heavies right now. Well, it looks like he did not realize it as fast as the heavies actually did right there, so he's going to end up taking some damage out of this. Canvet went ahead and took down IB Sticks on that other side right there. Now, what do we
was
have
it worth
going
it
on
though?
now?
Tier 9 medium for a Tier 7 light tank.
Yeah. And USMC Chevy did not work that very good right there. He went ahead and went down in that bad AP. So I-4-9 now down one gun in this fight, but still have a 6% HP advantage. So I don't know if we look for this T10, he cannot cross right there. He's going to get melted if he tries to push into those heavies right there. But,
maybe if they rotate, maybe if Nomanian rotates off to his left and maybe try to get out in the flats there to get straight shots going across the STI, and just, he's low enough, load up some HE, fling it in there.
For sure.
I mean, it's just something.
We're getting down. Both of these E50s are full health. Honestly, these guys need to be up into that E1 area. Try to put some shots, at least distract these E75, the ST1 and the Conqueror right there, so these heavies can actually get in the fight too. I mean, we're 2 minutes left on the clock in this battle, and we've already had our replay, so if nobody can convincingly win right here, will be a loss for both teams. I'm pretty sure.
You're correct. And then
This
if
is,
that comes to effect, that's gonna really hurt being behind the 8 ball in some sorts. There you go, Nemanian, getting up in there, was able to get across, not take really too much damage. It didn't look like, but now those conks. Ifer and I
Yeah,
just kind of set in their ways. I mean,
Yeah. Those conks in the T10 should have been switched from the beginning. Those conks in the gun depression working that ridge right there is going to be a lot better off than the T10 trying to just
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of teeter-totter back and forth.
because now the
once-
Batchats, they get into a new positioning, they can get some shots across. Oh man, how are they going to do
Now,
this?
The APs haven't been lit right there, and the E50s are pushing up into a very deadly area. APs,
50 seconds
Scorpion
left.
80
We're going
MS.
to be.
Yeah, I
So
think this is
everything's
gonna
going to hit the fan.
Yeah, just not going to be enough time right here for either team to do anything whatsoever.
Too many hit points. 30 seconds left. "23 seconds.
So make sure that thing gets out. It's the
All right. Well, they draw. All right, so both teams receive a loss. Such a shame.
Looks like TLP Krispy Kreme in the chat is trying to hold us hostage right now. He says he will go Team Beaver if we do not have all silver rankings released. So I don't know if we can deal with terrorists, but
How about if he just takes Beaver hostage?
there we go.
It's okay. I'm good with more Team Beaver.
Krispy Kreme, I'll hook you up with a week's worth of premium if you kidnap him and do the Chinese water torture trick on the beaver. How about that? We'll do a little
Whoa.
bribing.
Beavers
Yeah.
have water. That would never work.
All right. Oh, that sucks. New map. All right. So essentially, right now, Ifer and I has 2 losses. Nation Tankers, if they win the next match, it's game over. So Ifer and I needs to realize that they're in deep trouble. It's only 1 win and the game over.
All right, Siegfried line.
All right. Did everybody explain that to him in the Discord chat?
Yep.
Ifer and I realizing now that, oh man, maybe sitting back all that time was not the way to do it.
Come on, brother. I love you, buddy.
Much love out there to TLP Krispy Kreme. Definitely a dedicated WNF fan for life. BD409, he's a dedicated Team Beaver fan.
Team Beaver.
So the rest of the silver ranks is going to be and here's the fun part. So the ranks are dependent on if Ifer and I wins, you guys get to suffer even more. We go to Ghost Town. If NT wins, the rest of the silver division will be released. So you really want in the ranks, you might want to be wishing to the tank gods that NT wins this one. But if you're like me and you're wanting people to squirm a little bit more, and you want these Eye for an Eye guys to play a little bit more, pray to the tank gods for those guys.
I don't want the rankings to come out, Hells, I'll be honest with you. We have just we've had a couple wins, but we've actually got our clocks clean a couple times in the last couple weeks, so
Yeah,
pretty sure that we've dropped. So
gold team, the gold division, they're getting a little bit of separation. But yet again, oh, someone's really got a hot mic and like rubbing it. There we go. But yeah, in the gold division, I'm having so much fun. I'm almost half tempted at the end of this match to give out the gold division teams and let everybody have to stick around for the silver. Would that be mean? No, I made a promise.
Yeah, then we're gonna lose Crispy though.
Yeah, we're gonna lose Crispy. All right, Crispy. So you heard the negotiations of the terms. So there we go. Here, well, I'll go ahead and do the gold division while we're sitting here waiting. Gold division, starting at 10th spot. Corruption. 9th place. Nightmare. 8th spot. NFTG. 7th. UGCC. 6th. 8-bits. 5th. On your 6. 4th. And this is really close. They got dumped down just because of the Euro League and all of that data that came. Now, this is a lot of the Euro League data is coming through, and then also some of the other tournaments going on. 3rd place. So 4th place goes to DP. 3rd place, UNL. 2nd place,
wow.
Immortals. 1st place, 7F.
Wow. Good job. Now, I did see, wasn't UNL in the finals in that EuroLeague tournament?
Yes, and that's still to be determined. So they still have that rank against Yaga. So there's a hint.
Okay.
If the Euro League came out and Yaga and UNL, which is being covered this weekend by Wednesday Night Fight streamer Weasel, so you got to do a little bit of math in your brain of all of that entire tournament. How does Yaga is the big mix here, and they're in the finals. And Yaga is a silver division team, so
I'll be right back.
okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
So huge. I mean, the silver division, it's like someone took it and hit it with a baseball bat and it shattered into a million pieces. And then I put it back together with super glue and not really knowing what I was doing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Little super glue, little duct tape, little bubble gum. We're good to go.
Yes, sir. Make it
Little WD-40 in there just in case something's squeaking. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hells, I'd like to go ahead and go down NT side if you don't mind.
Go for it, sir.
NT's bringing out a pair of E50s, a pair of 5100s, a T10, a E75, and a Conqueror, man. And that is a lineup that you're not going to see out of very many inexperienced teams right there. That is going to be a lineup that you're definitely going to see out of your NFTGs, your DPs, your Immortals type teams right there. Not surprised, but very, very pleased to see that kind of lineup out of is NT bronze division or silver?
NT is bronze. NT is
wow.
Yeah, and they are NT is tied for first with SKB.
Okay, definitely very well worked. Already moved up to first place in the bronze division because that is an extremely powerful lineup for this map.
Yes, it is. I for an I2 coming out with Oh Good, the Stalin. So they've already won my heart and soul because I am a Soviet man through and through. They're rolling out here. Pair of IS-3s, a trio of T-10s, the E-75, and the Kong. I would have loved. I probably would have fell in love and gave I for an I a kiss on the cheek if they would have went instead of the E-75 and a Conch, maybe with double WZs.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Alrighty, so we're just waiting
Yeah,
on Dirk to
I'm
get
here.
back. All right.
Cool.
This is one
Start
of the
up.
few maps, though, Hells. Yes, sir, we're ready. This is one of the few maps, though, I don't mind seeing the E75, Hells.
Yeah, it
There's
just
pretty
takes a-
decent places just to scrape up for it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
E-75. I'm worried about the Conch. Once they get into the city, the way that they have their stuff set up, the Conch really can't side scrape. That turret ring sticks out way too far on both left and right sides. So it's unless you really, truly, 100% have mastered the side scrape, I worry about Conquerors.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe the only really viable places are maybe playing it on that slope terrain right there at the D5 area in the trees, or
I was thinking the exact same thing, or like over there in that same area over on the polar opposite. Oh goodness, where is that? G7? Is that
yeah, G7 area, or possibly even, I mean, on the north side of the map, he could possibly be able to work somewhat in that D0 area too, but
yeah.
it's just going to be rough if he gets spotted. Sure.
All right, so Canvet is not moving. Uh-oh. Having an E50 down on this map could be pretty devastating. But if he does relog back in time, it looks like he will have good enough positioning still to cut straight down the 3 line into the E zone. Go on a flank. Robo Shaggy. But with I for an I begging to get this win, this is a upside for I for an I too. Just so it's posted and everybody knows out there, the fights continue here on Wednesday Night Fights. With this, we cannot control your connection of your internet to Microsoft or Wargaming or to your own Xbox. So unfortunately, we definitely have to keep keep everything going. All right, so Griffin Blade actually put it in there in a decent spot with that Conqueror. Except once it's in that position, it's pretty locked down.
And Canvet has reconnected, sir.
All righty, awesome.
Now, is NT going to go ahead and just come in super aggressive right here? They're gonna have the instant overmatch on that F line and a 0 over in that area. But
see if Quinto
if I for an I get
just really fast. I just wanted to. This is for all the new people here. All right, so Quinto in this position, Quinto is really backed off Nomanian. So here would be the trick, because right there he's really super exposed. If Quinto would flip a Yui, go into a reverse side scrape, and put his barrel essentially over Nomanian. Nomanian is over-rotated. If Nomanian would be able to hold down the throttle and reverse, you can wall walk that T10 and be able to give it just a little bit deeper of an angle. So you would want the passenger side of the T10. There you go. There you go. Now rotate it in. There you go. Oh, that's too much. Yep, no. But he was going into a nice reverse side scrape. Now Quinto needs to pull forward very quickly here. So now the rest.
Yeah, these guys need to.
Go ahead.
These guys need to commit or go ahead and back off right now, because if not, I for an I's have plenty of time to re-rotate around. Everybody's going to take damage all the way around right now. Quinto went ahead and went down, and Nomanian should go down fairly quick right here, but Looks like our 5100s, one of them are still on reload, and the other one should be actually be loaded and just got lit by one of the Conquerors. But
So
the 5100s definitely, they need to stay reserved right here. Undertaker goes down.
there you go. Get that Conqueror out of there. Nice focus by Griffin Blade is stuck up on the rocks. Get him out of there. Great job. Nice focus fire coming out of the NT side. Eye for an eye should.
Insidious.
Yeah, Eye for an eye should
Go
have
ahead,
already
Tails.
been already should have been rotated and getting side shots. Like there's no reason for like IB Stucks. You're gonna get stuck in there, bud. It's you're not gonna be able to get a decent value. So you want to come where Creamy was, go into a side scrape, and you'd be able to do a reverse side scrape looking right at Scorpius, and do some major damage there. Go ahead, Beast.
Oh no, I think you're right. And same with NT right now. These 5100s almost need to get out of there, come back into this map somewhere around the D6 area, come in behind. Creamy, they know where Creamy's puppet and the other T10 is right now. They know where all 4 tanks for Eye for an Eye are. They need to go ahead and rotate around. They've been sitting over there for a minute, not doing anything right now, trying to just let their tier 9s focus on everything. But they've got a lot of burst potential right there. They need to get into this fight.
Oh no,
Especially
Stux,
both of them.
Don't do that. All right, see now what needed to happen there was Stux needed to go ahead and stuff his front of his tank into it, then have Creamy. Oh no. Oh man.
Yeah. Remnant's got to put some shots into the rear. I'd be Stokes.
I'd love to just be able to spend just. I mean, Eye for an Eye2 was definitely doing really, really good on the setups. It was just the delivery of stuff. I'd love to just have 20, 30 minutes of their time.
For sure. Iron Will Wallace noticing that that T10 is going to be focused out. He's trying to get over there and salvage what he can before Redex goes down. 5100 Remnant Spear is not quite reloaded yet. Still got about 10 seconds on that. Redex Blackstar goes down.
Nice. IB Stux, man, he held off Scorpius, ended up killing Stormcloud, and they were having a hell of a time trying to get rid of him. So this is the time where, yeah, get that 5100 out of there.
Definitely doing good.
Oh, Baldwin completely sideways.
Focuses out at 75. Still got 2 shots, I think. One more shot. Landed 4 out of the 5. Not too bad, Remnant Spear. Left him on a 1 shot.
All right.
Well played, NT.
Great job to NT. That's it. 2-0. This game came to its end. All right, so roll down these damages really fast before we get set up for the final match of the evening. Over on the Eye for an Eye2 side, Blade 785, Val coming in with the 1069. Chevy with his IS-3, great job, sir. 2 kills, 2847. Quinto and his IS-3, though, only coming out with the 786. I'm guessing 2 rounds pinned. Yep. IB Stux and his T10 coming out with 2 kills. And we'll round it out, call it a 3K. Nomanian and also Creamy's coming in with the 800s. NT side, Stormcloud with his 5100, 1410. You couldn't ask anything better out of an AMX in this type of position. Taker coming in with 836. Canvet 403. Red X Blackstar 1971. Remnant now. Wow, big shout out to you and a fist bump. 3582. Iron Will Wallace coming in with a cool 3K with 3 kills, and then Scorpius coming in with 1,000. So great job to both team NT pulling out the win. Yeah, I would love to just sit down with those. It's such good potential out of the Eye for an Eye groups. Loved seeing the side scrape. It's one of those things. That is one thing I love to do is side scrape. I taught Lonky. Now that woman, she makes me proud. I get into a pub match with her, and I see her side scraping and just absolutely wrecking people, beast. And it's
Awesome.
It makes your heart, almost like a proud papa moment.
For sure.
Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to be getting everybody in here. Welcome. This is Blitzkrieg Fast Action tonight. You know what? I'm even going to bust out some drum rolls. Why not? We're going to do it. We're going to go all out. People are going insane. Right. Alrighty, so now this is for Silver Division. Rankings coming out as of 12/18/2017. Here they are. We're going to start down. So we left off at RBRT at the 15th position, 14th. Coming in mid-pack, almost mid-pack into the Silver Division. Welcome Zeta. Zeta coming in here at the 14th. Selva, 13th. SKB fell to 12th. Here's something different now, Beast. You gotta listen close. 11th place.
All right.
36 Panzer. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
10th place. Oxidative Stress and the boys from Off. 9th place. Fame. 8th place. 48 AD. Have you heard a team yet that was bronze not more than 3 weeks ago? Made their debut into silver and haven't lost yet? You ready for this?
Wow.
7th place. Poppers.
Nice.
Great job, Poppers.
Very nice.
They're coming out with like gangbusters.
Those guys
man.
have been putting in the work.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, they've been putting in the work.
6th place. Coming in great. And now there's really close with the guys from VGA. I want you guys, only thing that's dividing 6th place to 2nd place is 1 full point. 2 wins. That's it. That's how close this is. So it's 2 wins. So a 0.5 and a 0.5. Here we go. In 5th place, Yaga. Tied for 3rd. NB, who was the number 1 place. So NB was first. They fell to 3rd, and they're tied with SBA. So winner between those two will become 4th. All right, you ready for it? This is what everybody's been waiting for, to find out. Because NB fell from the first place, we're going to have a new first place. And let's see if they can continue this through the first of the year. 2nd place coming in, Eye for an Eye. 1st place, 12 Panzer.
So essentially, we've got the showdown right here too. 1st place versus 2nd place in the Silver Division, live
Yes.
in the next couple minutes.
Yes.
Very nice, man. Very, very nice. A lot of these teams have just put in a tremendous amount of work, and even after this fight right here, I know Eye for an Eye haven't been backing down from any type of even gold team challenges right now. They've been putting in a lot of work. NB had a few losses on stream, but we've actually set up a weekly practice against them, and those guys are just getting a lot better every week, even as we scrim them. So gonna be matchups in the part of SBA tonight, but a forfeit by them tonight is definitely going to hurt them in their rankings as well. What's a gold division team and have continued to fall here lately just by lack of guys being committed to this comp play?
Yes, most definitely. This is one of those things. If you're not active, and that's the other thing, is active. So the team that I can't pronounce, they came in
UMFF5.
They came in like gangbusters, and they rushed up to the first number 1 spot. They took and then they kept going. Like every week in, week out, they kept just putting it down, hammering it out, 3-zip, 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 not even giving the other team a chance. And then they disappear. And We haven't heard from them. I hate to see them just tumble down. They're an amazing team. I know they got upset because I can't say their name. I mean, but if they're, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Also, right now, just looking over the teams early on, I do notice a tag change right here. Eye for an Eye HK has shortened it to Eye for an Eye HK finally. That's all we've ever called him, so he just said, you know what, I'm just going to go with it.
I'm glad to see that, as long as it people don't get him mixed up with HMK. So.
Right.
But here we go. All right, I'm going to let these guys know right now.
We got highway going up.
Definitely seen some new names I haven't seen last time. Gopher Ninja, Blind Archer. I don't think that I seen these guys last time 12 Panther came in here. Most of Eye for an Eye starters, definitely guys that I'm noticing, except for maybe Reaper Soul Easy. Everybody else pretty common to be in here though.
What's the format here?
I have
I'm
not.
about
I did
I'm
not
about to figure
get-
that out.
It's one thing I did drop the ball for tonight. I did not get the formats from these guys. We need to go ahead and switch over Eads to 12 Panther side when you get a second, Dirk.
Oh man, I've been grinding so hard with that for the Emil 2, trying to get into the ground log and trying to get that 12 centimeter, man, banging my head against the wall, because dude, you have to be in an amazing matchmaking to keep Unicum status in that tank.
Okay, so we got 770.
Awesome.
Okay, 770, and then HK wants to know if they're, that's up to them if they want to go 770 no limits, or if they want to go with the typical, no more than 3 TDs, and they cannot be no more than, you know, than 1.
One of each type, no duplicates.
Let's see here.
Now, was this Eye for an Eye map pick? Since they're in second place in the Silver Division, or was this 12 Panzers?
So
12
it would
Panzer.
be 12 Panzers pick and Eye for an Eye spawn.
They get side pick.
Okay. Highway encounter, looking for minimal mediums and lots of armor for sure on this map, with that cat being in the K0 area, J0.
Okay, they just want standard. Alright.
Oh, they're wanting standard battle instead of. This is going to be a draw.
No limit.
So they want to.
No,
Or
it's
both.
going to be an encounter, but they just want standard 770.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about the confusion there.
So I had people over there also on YouTube. They're totally down with Beaver getting water torture. They're wanting for him to get down with the water torture. So, heck yeah!
Wow.
High five over there to William Moran and Adrian. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Remy said if we don't give him a week of premium and a Panzer 5.4, he's gonna let him go.
Oh, come on! I do not negotiate with terrorists.
We're getting held hostage all over the place now.
There is no
I'm gonna leave this alone as long as I can, but I'm pretty sure there's a wet beaver joke somewhere in there with the water torture. So
you know what I'm going at.
yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna. I'm trying to stay away from that. It crossed my mind.
Get out of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so we're getting all the tanks picked up here, guys. It's been an amazing Friday night so far. A lot of tanking action. A lot of people out here having fun. And, yeah, glad to see everybody out having a great time. We're talking about water torture and a beaver. So there's nothing wrong with that. So if you like if you like to have some wet, crazy beaver, we'll hand them over to the guys on YouTube. Oh. What's wrong there, Dirk?
Nothing.
What are you thinking about? I'm thinking of like some crazy beaver, like its floppy tail going all over the place. Pervert.
Oh man.
What are you guys thinking about? This is supposed to be a
Nothing.
PG-13 show.
You're right. So
Oh,
That's what
you're
I'm not
thinking of
talking.
the other one.
no.
Oh. Be better would be is if you hold them down, and then also take a pair of like shavers to them. Then you can have a.
Oh,
I'm just
Lord.
gonna drop it there.
Yeah, I would just.
This can go multiple directions.
Get good. Yeah. We best just move away from that.
Let's just move along.
I'll put you a message in Discord.
We'll just leave it at hashtag bald beaver and move on.
So I actually had a person that said they'll pay me $5 to do a stream in a Chinese finger trap.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
you
do
know
it.
What
you should
finger?
do?
What
Yeah,
finger?
well,
should,
the pointers.
You should do a just a regular tank in pubs with somebody and have finger traps on all your fingers and try to play tanks with it.
Are you crazy? I mean,
No,
if
I
someone
bet
wants
you I
to pay
could
me
do it.
$20, I'll go play pubs.
Hey, I'll do it. Well, never mind. I got a binding mic, so we're just gonna skip that one.
I need to do reconfigure my controller a little bit.
Yeah. See, I'd be totally down with that. I'd be like, all right, I'll pay you $20 to play pubs for 4 hours with two Chinese torture things on my. Okay.
Hey, Dirk, can you kick the troll from the lobby, please? Thank you, sir.
Be like, I'd be having the same win 8 that I do when I normally play with no finger traps
man.
on. So
No need to down yourself that much.
All right, look at the heavy metal coming over on the eye for an eye side. Holy
Man.
moly! Yee. I'm still not convinced that the Panzerkopf would be considered a comp heavy. I mean, I don't.
I know of one spot on one map that it can be utilized, but even then, you need a very skilled player to play it in that position. So, it's just the cheeks are just a little bit too squishy with everybody slinging all the premium rounds around right there.
Well, and that's my thing about it is don't get me wrong, it's a good heavy tank for pubbing, but with all the premiums that are easily just flung around all the time, and how it could be the ammo rack, right where the ammo rack is on that thing, around the whole turret ring is very thin.
For sure.
I mean, one bat chat with a very nice timely push, tap tap, there it goes. You got what, 2,700 hit points gone.
3 damage. Done that before.
Ready to run
It's
down
fun.
these tanks and get these guys on their way. Though.
Alrighty.
You guys are ready?
Alrighty, so Dirk, why don't you get on the first place team of 12 Panzer, and Rez, you get on the second place team of Eye for an Eye.
Alright, for 12 Panzer, we got an IS-4, a duo of IS-7s, a duo of T-57 Heavies, a Chieftain, and 113.
On Eye for an Eye side, we have a Batchat 25 ton, an IS-7, a T-57 Heavy, Panzerkopf 7, 3 E-100s. That is all.
Alrighty. Hashtag Team Hellcat, let's go tanking.
Comp flogging.
Humph. You know, I'd actually, one tank that I wouldn't mind actually seeing on this one would be a Kranwagen. I think it would actually do a decent job. Get a Kranwagen with 250Bs. Mm-hmm.
Is Kranwagen going to turn into like Croissant, where you say it worse and worse every time you say it in the same match? So you just
don't know.
eventually can't even understand what the word is?
Kranwagen. Kranwagen. Kranwagen.
Kranwagen.
Seen people do it with Croissant, where they say it more and more, and you can't understand them.
Croissant coffin.
Croissant coffee.
There. We could get there. Just kind of lucky that this is a family show and we don't have to do a drunk stream. So,
Yeah, I know.
definitely. Like
If you want to watch that show, come over to Hell's Cat Death Twitch, and we'll have some fun.
Hey, I'll get drunk. I'll have a little bit.
The only problem with the drunk stream is, fellas, the only time I'm going to be available to do it is about 6:30 a.m. So if you guys are good with that, then
Ooh, an early bird.
Well, it'll be 5 o'clock somewhere, and it'll be 5 a.m. for me, so. Are you starting early? Nope, just starting late.
Just starting late. Just got home from work.
All right, so Mini Vinny out there in the bush. Nice bush.
Oh.
So no one should be able to spot him up.
Yeah, but at the same time, well, it looks like he did manage to get Dan, the car guy. Is he going to get the rest of them as they come up?
We're going to find out here just in a couple more seconds. All right, there's...
Gopher got hit.
There it is.
Yes, sir,
there it
he
is.
going to be able to get every one of these guys moving in
Yep.
right there.
It's that narrow corridor that's right there where between the tower and that house. So yeah, great job on the nice spot placement. So he can literally go on. Yep, that's what I would say. Go across, head over, and be able to get cross shots across the field. Don't get in there too deep, because yeah, you don't want to be on the receiving end of all those heavies.
Very interesting right there. IS-7 and McLovin 97 and IS-7 is somewhat reverse side scraped. Only problem with doing that in that particular area is now if these guys push in aggressive, these guys are going to be able to melt him pretty good. He managed to go ahead and get it turned around, it looks like.
So Eye for an Eye is definitely going to have to figure out how to break this turtle, because that is full on cap mode coming out of the 12 Panzer cap.
I think, honestly, right here, I think Eye for an Eye Vinny can really come in here and be super effective right there. Let's kind of creep up on that K line and get some shots into this IS-7. Get Eid some early work right here, who is also reverse side scrape, so he's not going to be able to do too much about it.
All right, IB Stux is going to come off the side, but he's going to be met by AIDS, Ads.
And Donk. Donk takes a big shot.
Yes, he
Bounces the
does.
first one, but manages to land the second one right there. Eye for an eye, Vinny looks like he's trying to work Gopher Ninja right now. Put in a couple of shots, went ahead and fell back a little bit.
Yeah, I really wouldn't worry about too much about those 57s, but definitely try to get those IS-7s from the side scraping positions.
Yeah, Eads needs to take some damage. He's going to be the one that's got some of the most of the cap points right now.
That is
And
very
man,
correct.
Dan the car guy needs to take a hit too. Now, while I wasn't paying attention, it looks like Captain Ulti and that PZ7 went ahead and was focused down. So McLovin's going to be in serious trouble right here. Eye for an eye too. Eye for an eye definitely needs to realize that these guys are going to focus out this IS-7. They're basically throwing away this tank if they don't push.
Yep, they need
heavy.
He's going to take a hit, but don't stop. He's going to, yep, you got to go.
No, he's just
now
clogged
he's
up. Yeah,
he's
Michael's
clogged
stuck.
up, Michael.
And he's tracked right now. He's going to go down. Michael's not going to be able to get out of his way. There we go.
There you go. That was tight.
Looks like
All right.
Mini
so
Vinny.
where's Mini Vinny? He's
He
still
is
worried about
almost
those
reloaded.
57s. I mean, he's playing with fire essentially. I mean, if they save their rounds, I mean, and rotate out, which they are. So Donk's dumping his clip, and then so Gopher is already reloaded.
2 minutes and 20 seconds here. There's a good amount of HP left. Ivy Stux needs to put a shot into Gopher right here, even if he has to trade.
See, Reaper doesn't need to come back out this way. He needs to figure out a different way. Come in maybe from the one line, and do a surprise there and put some rounds into blind that way. Minute 45.
There you go, Vinny. This is the line.
Get
you
out
need
of
to
there.
win with.
There you go. There you go.
Fifth shot's
Smoke
in.
'em.
There you go.
Bingo.
Nice shot to the IS-4, the IS-7. Went ahead and put one into the IS-4. Put one into
there you
the other
go.
IS-7. Eats is going to
Nice.
burn out right here. Vinny's on a reload. That's all these guys needed right there.
Yeah, that's all they
A lot
needed
of short
was.
health tanks, but yeah, Paper Scopes is not going to be able to stand up to this.
Great job
Good
for Vinny. He definitely broke the floodgates on that one. So first win, eye for an eye.
Well played.
So we're gonna switch sides. Oops. All right, so let's go. I'll go down the damage really fast here for do 12 Panzer real fast. All right, Dan the car guy coming in 1560. TK only coming in with the 859. Doc 2K. Gopher 16. Eads 1000. Vapor's doing some work in his, almost pulling the 4K 3928. And then Blind Archer coming in with a 2294. Eye for an eye. Cavanalti did end up throwing up 27-27, so good job on that one. So he went 5-5-5. McLovin 1908. Mini Vinny 23. We'll just call it 2400. Ivy Stux 3300. Michael 2400. On the bow 2270, and then Reaper of Souls in 1266.
Good spread right there by both teams. So Hills. Definitely
Yes.
good spread by both teams.
Most definitely. All right. Team's slowly starting to pick their tanks here. Dirk, we got some
Hey,
echo coming out of your end.
Oh, it's echoing. My bad.
We got a couple of people in chat are kind of curious to know why this was picked as a map tonight by either one of the teams. But realistically, I mean, encounter on this battle, if you're wanting a real good urban fight, then this is definitely a good map for it. I think actually maybe not full on competitive play, but definitely a map to be played around with. A lot of good chances to like 12 Panzer had set up the turtle in that gap right there. Very well orchestrated, but definitely a good map also to have some mediums to flank. So
Yeah, most definitely. It's
nice little fun map to throw into the rotation every once in a while. Probably not one you're going to see in a WCL3, but still was definitely entertaining on that first battle for sure.
and so people wondering how 12P is above all that. So 90% of all the matches that were played as 12 pans. It just got listed as 36 Panzer because at that moment in time, that was a WNF thing. So the points were actually getting racked up, spread between 36 Panzer. But when I got contacted by 12 Panzer last month, all the matches that were being played are 12 pans, unless it's specified other than 36 pans. 90%, well, actually about 99% of their matches was all 12 Panzer. And then coming into the rankings listings, put it to you this way. Here, I'll bust out my shortcoming, my detailed list of all the math. So out of the whole ranking systems in the 12, the highest jumpers were of course poppers with a full 2.5 points. Now put it to you this way: 12 Panzer at that moment in time in a month put in 29 winning matches. So in that essence, 29. So there's 15 points without bonuses. 12 Panzer also did play 4 of those were against gold teams. None of them were below their ranks, and so they were all above. So no one else in that Eye for an Eye did come out like gangbusters. They had a lot of matches also, but they came in at 19 matches. So what happened there is literally you guys both put on a hell of a show and a hell of a job. 12 Panzer really took advantage of being spread out in so many different events. So you got to keep your scope wide open. So if there's any guys from Eye for an Eye watching, that would be the reason why. MB Fallen, MB only had for this last month only had 5 matches.
Well, Hills, I mean, it's getting harder and harder for everybody to get a lot of play times. I mean, it's props to the whole community in general for what was it, about 10 days ago you opened the floodgates, and we were able to schedule 3 shows a week for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And I think would it take about 30 to 40 minutes to schedule all those matches? So
yeah, I mean, I did a hard press on a Saturday, and I filled up two full weeks in a matter of 30 minutes. And teams, it was one of those, I did it in the middle of a Saturday afternoon, so everybody had a shot. and it was, and I did give discretions for certain teams and stuff like that, to plenty of time for all these teams to apply for the time and stuff like that, and made sure one team didn't play more than the other, and stuff like that. So everything was put into consideration, and it's super exciting because at the same time, I urge these guys in the silver division, especially in the silver and bronze division, go check out Time Wars France. And then for the high silver, silver and high silver and then gold teams, of course, you're going to have Frontlines coming at the first of the year, and also Clan Wars Invasion of Italy. And then also on top of that, all the stuff that goes on weekly here with Wednesday Night Fights. And then a lot of these Euro teams now coming into the mix. And we were in talks. Me and Weasel just have to hammer out a couple more things. And then the EU, they will start having their show on Monday afternoons for us, which would be Monday evening for those guys. So that's super exciting.
Real nice. Real nice. A lot
You
of
can't
the
go
EU
wrong.
teams have been, yeah, they've been wanting to get their time on the stream, and just haven't had a place or the time to schedule it. And you guys going out of your way to get that set up is awesome.
Yes. They're saying to open up room for Alti, please. And did you guys catch that? Dirk?
Dirk.
I heard. Sorry, my mic's not on.
Looking for looks like one more tank out of 12 Panzer, and I know the only ball was readied up. Waiting for Captain Alti to get in here. So 12 Panzer is rounded out right now.
Alrighty, so Beast, if you want to go ahead and roll down I for an eye, I'll go down 12 pans.
Yes, I for an eye is bringing in the Batchat 25T again, an IS-7, a T-57 Heavy, that trio of U-100s once again, and a Chieftain.
12 pans rolling out, IS-4, trio of IS-7s, duo of E-100s, and a 113.
Nice.
Beast, I did answer your question on Discord.
Copy. Copy that. Alright, let's get this thing going. Get Captain Alti in the next round.
Let's see here, Adrian, and a 761, which is what we just played. The 3 E50s and 3 T10s are against the rules. Are against the rule. No, you can have trios. No.
Yeah.
You can't have
the only
over
thing that
three.
is, the only thing that is limited to lesser than 3 RTDs, and I think you can actually still run 3 TDs. They just cannot have any duplicates whatsoever. You cannot run, let's say, you couldn't run 2 T30s or 3 T30s, but you could run a Tier 9 Waffentrager, a T30, and let's say like a 704 or the like.
All right, so here we go. Hard press towards the city from Eye for an Eye, with Mini going far left.
Very nice. Now, also, fellas, there are always, and I mean, obviously, there's a lot of different ways to run this 761 format. Let's say in the BOTC tournament, you have a limit of 2 tanks per type, and you can only have 2 TDs, and both TDs have to be different as well. You cannot run dual T30s or something to that effect. But it just kind of depends on the normal format for whatever event is going on, and it's the up to 3 limit on mediums or heavies, and then the 3 limit on TDs with no duplicates is just the format that Wednesday Night Fights has adapted to.
Yeah, but it's also one of those things. We do play like the BTOC matches. They do get played, so we are very adaptive to a lot of the other tournament rules. So if you just tell our mods the way that you need it ran, or just say, hey, this is a Clan Wars France, my mods would be like, okay, cool.
For sure. And we've even adapted to a 10-100 format of no limits whatsoever. So if one team wanted to run 10 bad chats on one side, they could. We're definitely easy to get
It's
along.
scary.
For sure.
You had a well-timed, say 5 that roll up, empty clips, roll out, 5 roll in, empty they clips. But by the time they're done firing and doing their thing, the other 5 rotate in. Yeah, scary. I don't know what is with everybody cramming into that refinery area, the factory. I see that as a disadvantage.
Somewhat for sure.
I mean, you're pipelined everybody into one area.
Yeah, and the way 12 Panzer had their tanks up against that wall on the J line right there last time, yeah, it definitely almost creates a situation where no one in that refinery area can push up whatsoever. They're just pretty much stuck while the rest of the team gets bled. Now, Hell's Vinny Vinny has rotated. He just got spotted, but he has rotated all the way around. Looks like Eads is going to try to rotate back towards him. I don't know if he got any of those shots into that IS-4 or whatnot, but Vinny Vinny does not know until right now that Eads is on him.
Yeah. Ooh, big hit. Vinny probably would have flung it in reverse and then hit the E-brake, did a quick J-turn to get out of there, but he did take that one hit. But Eads and TK now chasing him down. So with that being said, now Eye for an Eye could come in and really start putting some pressure on, like McLovin there, to go ahead and... I would not line up again. I mean, they all know that all the barrels are facing out of that corridor. So I would be taking like Reaper of Souls and McLovin and going back down the one line.
Something for sure. I mean, yeah, that 57 is not going to be doing anything right there. Devin needs to get on. He can get around and actually get around. I mean, the IS-7s now are actually trying to put shots into the E-100s back down there, and Vinny is reloaded, but not going to be very effective against the IS-7s until they get respotted here, and he knows that they're not facing towards him.
There you go, McLovins. You coming in for that Peek-a-Boom was just getting you smoked. There you go. Do a decent size. Ooh, Deuce is getting hit instead of IB stuck. IB stuck in a really good diamond formation, and with his turret cocked just at the perfect angle there to keep bounces. Donk is going to wait for him to back up. 2 minutes left, and I need to readjust, and 21 seconds left on the clock.
And 12 Panzer's about to get their hand forced right here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting bled out from that one main area there. I mean, it's just pull Cranky, Blind Archer, and Dan the car guy back out of there. Oh, that 113's gonna be in trouble. There's a fuel tank that's right there on that passenger side of the lower plate, and he can just go absolutely. Oh, there's an ammo rack into McLovin's.
Now, Manny Vinny is coming all the way back around.
TK's in a really good spot there.
These guys are going to have to put in some work right now, though, to go ahead and close this out in this last minute, 10 seconds.
There it is. Deuce is down. All right, so here comes the hard push. Now, Minivinny's stuck.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
take some monster hits right here. He's done.
Yep, and here comes the ram, the mini ram.
And this,
But here comes the sandwich.
Oh.
All right, so we only got Bal and Michael left. See, Blind Archer, no reason to push that way. You should have took a hard left and come up on that guy's rear. The rear. Michael trying to take out TK. Now, TK and Michael could also take out Donk really fast, but nope. He's out there and out the exposed.
17 seconds, just not. Is 10 seconds going to be enough time for this draw? Actually,
Donk has to land a huge shot here. Where
3,
is it?
2,
1.
1.
Oh.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Well played right there. Well played.
All right, 12 pans are coming out with it. Alrighty, so we'll go. Ed Beast, do you want to go ahead and roll down that damage?
Yes, sir. We have on eye for an eye side. Mini Vinny and his batch had 1493 damage, 864 damage spread. Michael and the Chieftain had to stay back right there because the Chieftain is just going to get melted in that type of scenario. 865 with a 543 spread. E100 in the only ball, 2802. 644, 4910 blocked right there. So great work. Just not quite enough. Eye for an eye deuces. Donuts with 420 spread. Did block 490. Ivy Stucks and NZ100 at 632 for 1464 to 2430 blocked. Reaper Souls in his T57 heavy put out the most damage for Eye for an eye on this one to 10 with an 11-10-8 spread. 3322 and a 1680 block. And McLovin in his IS7 had 1937 with a 984 spread and 1320. Over on the 12 Panzer side, Dan the car guy in his 113, 1 pin, 751, 426 damage, 2480 block. TKA Ninja in his IS7, 1 kill, 663 spread at 951 damage and 400 blocked. Donk in his E100, 1 kill, 2251 damage at 863 on the E100 and 800 blocked. Cranky Degree in his E100, 4 kills, 2926 damage. 995 on that spread. Eads in his IS7, 2518 damage done, 975 and 390 blocked. Vapor Scopes putting it down in his IS7 though, 5,441 damage, 11 on that. Looks like that IS7 gun was not trolling him. Also had 1240 blocked. And Blind Archer in his IS4 had 1 kill, 1340 damage, 390 block with a 10.96 spread on those shots.
Awesomeness. Alrighty, guys. So we're off to the next match. That was in Vapors, man. Great job in that IS7, man.
For sure.
Deuces with the rare donuts. It's rare. I might play some Fortnite tonight.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Maybe I'll stream some Fortnite. I don't know.
Sorry,
Okay.
got you into Fortnite.
Oh no, I've been playing around. It's okay.
Well, last
I mean,
night
I'm only
I
a level
back
6.
into it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, levels don't.
Actually, I think I
levels don't
finished
matter
out with
in that
level
game.
8. Just shows I'm a noob. Prokhorovka, alrighty. Alright, coconut in. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around for late nights. Everything's tied up. 1-1.
Love it. Gotta love it. Just even chats commenting right now on the fact that that was just a massive brawls right there. It's a good old fashioned street fight, man. Let's get in there and see what you got, man. Let's see what you got.
Adrian over there on YouTube, he thought it was against the rules. No, in certain aspects. No, it's one of those things with, I know the WNF rules, there's so many rules and formatting that we try to do that we have to follow. I mean, so all of the WNF actual rules will be changing the first of the year. We're going to have a lot of changes due to the other tournaments and stuff like that. So I am truly feeling that we're going to go to an open format with only the TD restrictions.
Nice.
Because I mean, this still has to be voted by the board, but I feel it's going to make the everybody more easy at ease with the rules. Knowing that, okay, it's an open format, we're only allowed 2 TDs, and you're only allowed 1 of each type. I think that make that the easiest ruling on the field. Doesn't matter what format you run. It could be 735 format, 761, 770, and even the 10-100. I mean, we can do that, and then have the specialty ones of all the tournaments. Let the tournaments set their rules exactly the way that they want, where we would be just open across the board with just the TD restrictions.
Okay. Definitely, and also we will not be having draws anymore after the first of the year.
Yeah, that's the big one. Big one, and 2 Skodas. So Team B would have a significant more advantage, I guess you would per se, because there's so many more hit points on Team A. So teams gotta keep that in mind now. So there's a lot more hit points, so that means there's a lot more damage to be done. So if you're running that big of a heavy setup, you better make sure that you kill everybody and make sure to win. Because if not, if it goes to a draw, and say you've lost all 3 of your Mouses, that's a huge deficit to make up. So it will put a little bit more tactic into the game to really make people think that. Because everybody's like, oh, that's so one-sided. No, we always try to challenge people to actually use what God's given them between their ears, and to make it a thinking man and woman, game. I don't know. What do you guys think there for the chats? So let me know. There's some of the stuff that's going to be coming down.
For sure. All right, man.
Everybody's wondering about the Wednesday Night Fights theme song. So if you guys are wondering what that song is, so here, yeah, this is the Wednesday night. It's also been used in a lot of adaptations.
Oh, I need to send you that. Oh, that sent me up the other night, right?
What was that, bud? I was
No, I
changing our
didn't.
headsets.
Did I?
There you guys go.
Video.
Yeah, you never sent it to me. So, yep, Go to War, done by Nothing More by 11-7 Music. Has graciously allowed us to run that as Wednesday Night Fights theme song. And then the other theme song to the Mondays. I'm still working on Fridays. I don't know exactly what I should pick, who I should start doing it. And then, of course,
There you go. I sent it to you.
okay. And then,
All right.
All right.
oh, looks like
I'm gonna go ahead and go down. Go ahead and go down Eye for an Eye real quick. That way we can keep
All
the
right.
show moving.
sounds good. Go ahead, sir.
All right. Eye for an Eye is bringing out a trio of 140s, a Batchat 25T, and a trio of IS7s.
Well, pants are rolling out. A pair of OBJ 140s, pair of Batchats, E5, pair of Chieftains.
Let's go to war.
Yep, let's go to war. And then, of course, Meltdown's theme song, Judas by Fozzy.
Cannot get enough of that song.
I gotta listen to that video.
Very interesting lineups right here. Highly mobile by Eye for an Eye right here, and still extremely mobile by 12 Panzer. So like to see the ability to go ahead and just flip a complete 180, as opposed to the lineups that we see in the last map on that, or last, on the last match on that urban map. Well,
Yeah.
gonna be interesting.
So, I mean, Eye for an Eye does have a few aces up their sleeve. Mini Vinny, of course, is a resident Super Uni in lights and mediums. And then also over there, McLovin's decent in his mediums. Deuces, of course, in his IS-7. Scratton, his IS-7. It's definitely going to be an interesting rollout. And then over on the 12 Panzer side, Donk and his Batchat, he is their resident light tank and medium tank specialist. And then so many talented guys here. So, all right, let's try to see how they're going to do this. I'm really surprised to see Michael really that far out.
Yeah.
I'm scared he's getting ready to he's going to get lit up. Oh, he's going to put on cap pressure. Interesting.
Yeah. Lots of buildings right there. Something you don't see in console comp play right now is the people going ahead and just using up that extra ammo to go ahead and shoot down any type of cover on the cap. So,
all right, so here comes the hard push. Those other IS-7s are going to be in huge trouble if Gopher, Donk, and Blind Archer get to start pushing over there on that B6 area. I really would like to see an E4 would have came out just as an equalizer.
a great map awareness right there by 12 Panzer. Shots for days into these IS-7s.
Yes. And that's what I was worried about. Them coming into the B6, they're just going to melt off what little bit they have over there. Dunk going down.
Now, this could possibly still work. I can't believe that Donk actually went down from that position, but the 140s are going ahead and rotating. And I know that they're lit right now, but the Batchats are still going to be on reload for the next 5 or 6 seconds at least. So Blind Archer's already getting out of there. Gopher Ninja is backing up, went ahead and whipped a shot. McLovin and the 140 coming around right now, coming in hot.
Yeah.
Gonna be in trouble though. Ivy Stux is coming through. Mini Vinny sees the error right there. Looks like he actually slid off into the water. That's going to cost him at least one tank right here.
Yeah.
Archer's on reload. Vinny's got to get in here. He's got to go ahead and focus out Cranky Degree.
He has to. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 4. He has
Great
2
job
rounds
right
left.
there. Oh, no,
Oh.
but that's not where you want to be in front of TKA Ninja.
Not in the
Which one? Looks like TKA is trying to focus out the 140 right there. Probably the smart thing to do, even if IB Stokes is a 2-shot.
And then,
And then it looks
Panther
like-
did, yeah, they took over the hill, so Reaper goes down. So those IS-7s are literally, unfortunately, surrounded.
Man. Yeah, these guys have got to... Oh, nice. IB Stokes and Scrap both go down at the same time. Vinny's almost reloaded. The only tank left is full health, but Ivory Michael is in some serious trouble right now. Totally surrounded. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And this is the worst case scenario to have an IS-7 in. He's flat. They're shooting down into the angled armor, which absolutely negates it. And now it's a waiting game now. So put some cap pressure on.
Sure.
They have eyes. I mean, they still have the 140 and their own bat chat. So, I mean, they have eyes. There's no reason to really go crazy right now. I mean, honestly, put one medium at like the corner of F7, G7. Another one at the other corner of like D6, D7. Just have them run back and forth along the railroad tracks. Back and forth.
Yeah. Well, even already knowing too that Mini Vinny is out there in the field somewhere. I think they still have the view range, even if the medium just crossed over and just sat at right in the middle at EF45 right there. He's going to be able to render him anytime he comes in, tries to come into play.
All right.
Mini Vinny's not going to make it, even if he was in a faster tank than what he is. Not enough time. Well played, Tool Panzer.
Alrighty.
I think would save that one right there, Hills, was the rotation by Tool Panzer to rotate that E5 down there to help the 140s in the bat chat.
Update the scoreboard here. Swap sides. Alrighty. Damage get really fast here. We'll just blow down quickly through it. Just talk about the highlights. On 12 Panzer, you got Blind Archer with 3100, Eads with 2K, Vapors wanting, I'll just call it 2900, and then Gopher coming in with 1631 and TK 1638. Cranky and Donk both right about the 700-800 points. Eye for an Eyesight, McLovin did get in 1895 for 966. Reaper of Souls 975 for, we'll just call it a cool 1500. IB Stux did get in 16, 12, 10, 32, 18, putting in a whole lot of work. Those IS-7s, yet again, in the flat, and everybody's shooting down on them or across to them. That is just a no situation for an IS-7. It negates everything that they are. And then Mini Vinny coming in with the 12-21. All right, boogity, let's get this round started. And let's see if they can pull it back and we can have a game 5 to end the evening on.
For sure. Hills, the song Let's Go to War, who's that sang by again?
Nothing more.
Nothing More. I knew that.
All right. I'm actually really stuck, man, on the Blitzkrieg. I don't know if I want to go hip hop because we got two rocks. I mean, honestly, I think you're just gonna keep with the rocks. You start getting into too much rap, you get a lot of cussing and stuff like that into the hip hops. That's the only thing I really seriously worry about. Every other word being the N-bomb or something, you know?
Vulgar. Yeah,
You
now I do
mofo.
know a well-known group that actually has a song titled Blitzkrieg, but I don't know how expensive the rights are by Metallica.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of negotiations for that one.
That's not a brand new label or a brand new group that just finally hit mainstream.
And that royalties maybe more than what we make in a year. Maybe even more than a year.
Oh yeah.
And it was kind of funny. I did try to get Skillet, but Skillet was pretty expensive also. So, where some of these, like you were saying, just starting to hit mainstream stuff like that, they want to have their songs out there heard and their new album dropped. So they're like, yeah, sure, we'll give you permissions and.
Guy for an eye already changing it up just a little bit, coming down with dual chieftains. I wonder if we're going to have mirrored lineups. Looking that way so far. E5 somewhat getting left out in the dark for a lot of lineups here lately, but still a super strong tank. Great competitive tank still. And I know everybody's ready now. We did miss the Russian medium, the 906, I think, the 904, one of the two, but I think the Chinese heavy, the 1115A, is going to be released very soon. So the IS-7 that everybody has been implementing is going to disappear very quickly, and the 1115A are going to be implemented. I would think. I don't know the health pool of the 1115A, but I know as far as from a PC comp view, it is definitely used in place of the IS-7 and the E5 now, and the 113.
Yeah. Well, it's been trying to think of how much the PC stuff that's actually gets the ability to cross over to us and be able to be used. That would be the
We get a fair amount of the tanks, the new tanks. I would personally like to see more of the tech trees filled up before all of these new tanks get implemented. But you know, it is what it is. I think that okay, looks like we're ready to go to Hills.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Did you went down I for 9 last time and I went down 12 pans?
I think so.
Let's flip it up. Go ahead and
Okay. 12 Panzers coming in with a pair of 140s, a pair of Batchets, an E5, and a pair of Chieftains.
I for Nike rolling out trio of OBJ 140s, a Batchat, and a trio of Chieftains. Alrighty, let's hit it off. Oh wait, stop!
Whoa.
Alaskan man needs to be kicked.
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty. I've got a whole lot of help right there, 12 Panzer.
Yes. Go ahead and launch it before that guy gets back in here.
He's getting invited somehow. By someone.
Yeah, because I didn't think you had the room unlocked.
Some private, so if they invite him, he's getting in, so.
Well, yeah, because that's why I was like, wait a minute, I thought you had it locked down.
Yeah, I just made them private so they could invite their member back in. Since he lagged out twice.
Yet again, Wednesday Night Fights cannot control your access to the internet or to Microsoft or working. We're really stressing that this next year's worth of rules. Alright, hopefully my controller batteries can hold up a little bit longer so I can then be able to swap them out next round.
It's like 12 Pens are coming in super aggressive out the gate right here. Everybody's just going to go ahead and take the field. Let's see if we can find something out here alone and see if we can go ahead and destroy him real quick. And it looks like Mini Vinny might be taking the brunt of the damage. Ammo rack.
That's
ASAP doesn't not.
You don't want that in the first 30 seconds of the game.
For sure. And Vapor Scopes was the only one to get lit right there for 12 Panzer, so they have no idea. Who else is out there? TKA.
Yep, there we go.
Good shot into Vapor Scopes right there. Eads. Both Chieftains have both been lit up right now.
They're actually.
I wouldn't risk it with that Batchet Amarak. I would have already burnt that.
Well,
Okay.
Michael.
Nice focus.
Just
fire
getting
to Michael.
obliterated right here.
Yeah, might as well.
Looks like, yeah.
Go for the push, man. Do it. Just do it. You have everybody there. Get Eads out.
Yeah.
Everybody should be on the one same guy. Mini Vinny should be going down and taking out Eads. There's no reason to use a Batchat to go out that way. You're already committed. Your whole team's right there. Now he's going to have to come back across to possibly get targeted. All right, there you go. Keep it going. Love seeing
No rules.
this.
TKA Ninja is going to get melted right now.
Nice
Goes
focus
down.
fire.
Cranky Degree is trying to put shots into Ivy Stucks, but it looks like he is going to be the next target for Eye for Night right here. Just getting melted. Great focus right here. Lots of damage just flying all over the board.
Who's next?
Super
Vapors?
quick.
They're starting to get melted.
Looks like Gopher Ninja tried to ram a Chieftain right there. Ended up on the short straw. Should be the next to go down. Mini Vinny now is on a reload, and as well as Blind Archer. Wow. Great focus right here. Donk still has shells left, but is he going to be able to get the clip out? No, sir. Blind Archer still probably has about 15 seconds left on that reload, maybe about 12. A lot of one-shot tanks right here.
Yeah, the biggest is
But he is
going to be Mini Vinny.
Yeah. Now I thought Mini Vinny should have reloaded first.
He didn't. I don't think he elected to.
He is actually reloaded. Just a little bit of glitch on the game right there.
There it is.
Wow, eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
They heard you. The Godfather of Slaughter has spoken. He called that push for eye for an eye, and man, the repercussions right there is deadly.
Yeah, I mean, I did that with the WCL too. I mean, we called it just pure out controlled chaos, and you just literally
So,
you put your focus fire. The words where your mouth is. Put the focus fire on each individual tank, and the caller literally hangs back in a chieftain, and just that guy. Now that guy. Now that guy. And so great job. Go down the damage here really fast. Over on the 12 Panzer. Let's see here. Blind Archer 2312. Donk 2433. Eads just couldn't get anything going with the 173 health. Almost slaughtered that one. TK 1633. Cranky only 754. Vapors 2775. And Gopher 1507. Eye for an eye. Michael got kind of stuck out there with the trio of donuts. McLovin 2107. Great job in the 107. In that 140. Sorry about that. Reaper of Souls 1237. Minivanny 1726. Ivy Stucks in his chieftain 3649. 2 kills. Only the Bow in his chieftain 2 kills. 2875, and then in Deuces in his 140, 2 kills, 2406. So great job, eye for an eye. We're gonna take this to Ghost Town.
wow.
Ghost Town it is.
Thank you for everybody who has came out this evening and joined us. It has been an amazing evening. I'm hoping everybody has had a good evening. Trying to put on the best show we possibly can. It seems like a lot of people did enjoy a lot of these great matchups. And we also had a lot of people really in the chats. So let's see here. Yeah, Rez over there. Have him check in with Anarchy, and Anarchy will do all of his stuff. Him and Anarchy and Beast are both the directors of personnel. So they look over all the new mods. And then they bring it to my attention of the goods and the bads. We're always looking
The
for
ugly.
mods. Yep, and the ugly. That's how do you think that we got
Okay.
Rez in here?
There we go.
Love you, Rez. So yeah, great job. Thank you to everybody. I'm just going to make it short and sweet, do my little ending prologue that I typically do now. The community's definitely grown. We have a lot of good stuff on tap, and everything's coming through very, very quickly now, and at a great pace. So people demanded, they wanted stuff done. Well, guess what? Wargaming's doing it, and we're trying to do it with them. WCL's doing their part with what they do also, so they're trying to get the arena aspect done while we're getting more of the other little bit of stuff done on our end for community-wise. And then also tournaments for doing tournaments our way. So with all of that, I know a lot of people waited for these ranks. I do apologize for how long it was, but it was a lot of number crunching. So a lot of dendrites and a lot of Red Bulls burned.
There you go.
And then, go ahead.
Well, I mean, let's think about this. Ultimately, I mean, everybody knows the biggest event of the year for console World of Tanks is the WCL tournament.
Mhm.
How many teams are we going to have this year now that are going to go into the WCL 3 with just 1,000% more confidence in their ability to go in and put in a good showing in this major tournament, man?
I'm
These
willing
guys
to
are
say,
just getting.
out of all the teams that tend to pop up, and then the teams that are out there, I will say this: the teams that take part on WNF are going to have leaps and bounds over the other guys. I mean, their confidence going in is going to set the bar. You know, the fear. I don't think the fear is always there. A lot of people have fun, especially with the skirmishes, and then also everything that's been going on So the fear of, oh my God, we're going against the Immortals. It's now, sweet, we're going against the Immortals. It's time to learn. So a lot of teams are going to have that upper edge of, they've been in high stress positions. Live on stream, so they have that pressure of, people grading them, if you want to say that. I'm a true believer that it does put a little bit more pressure on a player to be live on stream in front of, everybody who watches it. So when the WCL does drop, I see a huge difference. And then also on the other aspect is the community wants more speak. I don't know if you noticed that, Beast. They want a lot more input into these tournaments. So when it comes down to the nuts and bolts of things, and they made it quite apparent. A lot of these teams are like, well, we don't like the map, we don't like this, or we don't like that. We'll just won't play. But now.
Right.
They don't have, but if you go into this type of scenario with like the WCL or NWL, the next team going to be next to you is going to be like, okay, cool, I'm glad you feel that way. We'll take that nice check or prize packaging away from you. I don't care.
For sure. Well, and from the other side of it too, though, a lot of these teams that want to, start hearing their voices heard, let's say 6 months ago, if Ifer and I would have came in front of a tournament, to the tournament heads, and said, hey, we would like this and this and this, you guys need to think about this. We don't have any idea who you guys even are.
Yeah.
You guys haven't been around for the past 2 years, like a lot of the top 6-8 clans, and they're gonna be like, but a lot of these guys that come in and they're taking their respect and they're showing that they're gonna put in the work and learn the comp play. And be able to single out what's right and what's wrong, and maybe give some input that's actually going to be recognized and stuff.
You are very correct on that aspect. All right, so we have kind of a night and day scenario-ish working on here. So, Cutter, why don't you go ahead and do Ifer and I, and Dirk, if you want to go ahead and do 12 pans.
Sure.
Okay.
Ifer and I, McLovin. Go ahead, Dirk.
Okay, alright. For 12 pens, we have an E4, an IS4, a duo of IS7s, a T57 Heavy, and a duo of E100s.
All right, and the tiebreaker in this 1v2 Silver Division match, Ifer and I, McLovin, and IS7, Reaper of Solis Easy, and the T57 Heavy. Michael's in a Moss, along with Ifer and I, Deuces, The Only Ball, Ivy Stux, and HK are all three rocking the E100s. Let's go to war.
Yep. Let's pick it up. Did McLovin just deselect?
I think he just deselected right there.
That's their bad. You shouldn't be deselecting like that. So, unfortunately, Ifer and I is now became a 6v7. You cannot deselect. This is why you don't deselect. So,
Wow.
Yeah, they're one down.
yeah, they're one down. And our marshal here even blinked during that thing, so this changes everything.
I think they're just going to wait and let them. Okay.
You might want to tell them that this is not going to replay. There is no replay. They're going to have to fight a man down because he hit the wrong button. That sucks. Alright, so let's see here. 12 Panzer should be realizing that going. Alright, so we do have an extra tank. So yeah, they did end up losing a mouse. 12 Panzer can afford to spread out just a little bit thinner. Not by much, just a little bit. Cranky Degree needs to get up in there. However slow that E100 is, he can't hang back that far. Alright. Ivy Stux is going to be trying to look good shots across the middle, but there it is. Go for getting one round into Reaper. Michael going on the rotate. Cranky Degree is going to be low. Oh, watch out. Yep, get that lower plate buried. Oh, now he's running.
Nice shots in the last 4
Yeah, there we go.
by Reaper.
Eye for an Eye definitely doing a good job being a tank down. Nice bounce by Donk. Donk hitting for 3. That had to be an HE round. Alright, TK can start dishing out some damage there. Oh, and he misses it. Now he's getting ripped. Reaper's doing a great job. That's a good clip.
Great clips coming from Reaper. That's 2 full pin clips.
Donk getting chewed up. And Donk down. There goes the tank advantage. Oh my goodness, Cranky. Gone. Eye for an Eye now
They're
ahead.
definitely doing very good with one tank down. Just look at the hit point advantage.
Yeah. Losing 2 E100s, that's kind of a killer. Alright, so Eads needs to start landing some shots. These guys, 12 Pans, are doing peekabooms instead of doing a little bit of bury the nose of the E4. You could side scrape, but that E4 is so good. Don't be doing those peekabooms. They're not paying off. Go for overstretching too far. Yep. At that angle, the mouths will not be pinnable on his side.
Eads missed.
Yep. There's a good hit into Gopher there. He's taking a risk.
I think right now the next thing that needs to happen is HK and Michael. They need to get over there. They need to get up top. They need to get out Vapor Scopes. They've got to get him out of the fight, or they need to get into Blind Archer. TKA Ninja goes down. These guys got a serious overmatch already. Eye for an Eye Deuces in that Moss is going to be able to stand up against that E4, especially with him crossing and run. T57, hey, Reaper or Souls Easy, just questionable right there.
Yeah, go
Ivy
by him,
Stux
Sprout.
and HK though, kind of out of the fight right here. Still have that gun advantage. Vapor Scopes is running from Michael in that Moss. Eye for an Eye is kind of spread out. I don't know what is going on right here. These guys need to stay focused. I know that they came into this match a man down, but their gameplay is just showing that they can handle this and overcome it, but they do not need to get crazy and just throw this away right now.
He's going for a peekaboom again. Gets paid for. Ducks got tracked. Gophers dumping the clip. He's going to be reloaded.
Michael is just still trying to chase his size 7. He's going to make it around
Uh-oh.
the E100.
All right, so E1...
These Ivy Stux.
This is gonna be close.
It's just, I don't know if Michael's driver's dead or what's going on right here.
All right.
Full hell. At the very least, it looks like right now that Unless Michaels could get a shot into this IS-7. Don't know if he has. I mean, the Heat should still go ahead and handle this.
GN, Marksman, thank you for that follow. All right, Michael takes him out.
All right,
oh,
all right.
There we go. Double finish.
There you go. All right.
Great job, Eye for Night, coming
Now-
back with the man down.
Hells, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there because I did say something to him in chat. Maybe a 0.125 extra bonus for coming into a tiebreaker match, a man down.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that into the moderator breakdown.
Okay.
All right, go down these damages here really fast. We're on the 12 pens. They're Craig Degree only coming out with 578. Donk and his E100, 334. That hurts. Having two E100s do sub 600 damage is not good. And also Blind Archer and his IS4, it's pretty much there for like the mouse. So 810, he was doing his job. He's soaking up some damage, blocking some shots. TK and his IS7, that does her doing sub 500. So it came down to 3 people on the team to really hold it down, which it shouldn't be, to be coming down to anchoring. Eads and his E4 doing 4,500 damage. Gopher doing 2,800 in his T57 heavy, and Vapors in his doing 4K. And then over on the Eye for an Eye, this is when a lot more better when you have a much wider spread of damage. Val coming in 2217. HK coming in with the 3108. Deuce is coming in with 1462. Michael coming in with the 1477, and then the big winners here. Ivy Stuck in his E1 Hundo, 4 kills, 4276, and Reaper Souls in his 57 heavy, 1 kill and 4410. Great job to Eye for an Eye coming back, being a man down. So great job on that aspect, and that's it. That wraps up the evening.
Wow. Great work right there by Eye for an Eye.
Oh man. So, well, Beast, any last words coming out of you, or how about you, Dirk? Any last words?
No, I don't have anything to say really.
All right, Beast.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, just give me just 1 second. Fellas, in the weeks to come, we are still going to try to go ahead and get these pub events started. We're just waiting on a couple of things right now, and gonna get that lined up and make sure that you guys got something to look forward to during the days, and it's just some random contests to go ahead and make pubbing great again.
Yep. Hashtag make pub a grin. That is almost done. So it's super exciting on that aspect. Then
I like that make pub good again.
was there anything else there, Beast, or would you like to say?
I think that's about it. Great battles tonight by everything, and then especially that last fight, man. These guys coming in 6v7 in a tiebreaker, staying focused, getting it done, man. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Can't go. Yeah, you can't beat that for a final match of the night and they come out on the victory. I mean, those guys have to be super pumped. I know they were kind of upset,
Pretty
like,
cool.
oh man, we have to. This should be a reset, but they handled their business and got it done. So I pretty much already did mine. So I'm just gonna say coming in, I'll do a quick schedule for you guys. So what's going to be going on for Monday? The action will not stop. So here we go. Going into the 11th, it will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. Poppers versus Eye for an Eye. That's going to be a good one. If Poppers take down Eye for an Eye, that's a huge bump. And then also another silver teams going against each other. Bronze. SKB2 versus Eye for an Eye 2. And at 9 p.m., this is going to be a good match. OS versus VGA. And then at 10 p.m., OS versus XGN.
Wow.
So that's going to be
Nice.
our meltdown schedule coming up. So, well, from everybody here at Wednesday Night Fights, I want to say thank you to everybody who's coming out. Yet again, we all love you. Thanks for all the support you guys give. And please remember to spay or neuter your beavers.
Yo, hashtag Team Hellcat.
Hellcat.